I don't even have no hair.
Coming to you live on the LAG Mafia from the LAG Mafia and the LAG Toys channel. I'm here with Louis Toys World. What's up, Louis?
What up?
Tell them about yourself.
Just Louis Toy World. I'm a collector. Collect everything, anything, vintage, new, whatever I like, to be honest.
And we have Babyface, but I think he's having a little bit of technical
difficulties.
So as soon as he gets back on, we'll get his what's going on with him. So what you just premiere? Oh, there he is. Go ahead, Babyface. Can you tell us about your channel? Babyface, hello.
It's a channel.
Okay, well, check out Babyface's channel. Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Yeah. I think he's just lagging a little bit.
Yeah, lagging a little bit. Well, he has a channel, Babyface Collects. Go check his channel out. Really cool. YouTuber, just the same as Louis Toy World. If you haven't subscribed, you should. So, saw that you just premiered a video from Walmart. That was a pretty cool haul that you got.
Dude, that was like 2 weeks of 2 to 3 weeks of waiting for layaway.
Yeah.
Yeah. I even told Nate, I was like, hey man, I sent him a message later. I was like, hey, I didn't tell you it was on layaway, but I had to do what I had to do to get those prices.
That was cool.
He's cool about it. I think I'm gonna try to send off his package on Monday. So
yeah. Well, he's Nate Simmons is a really cool YouTuber as well. He always helps out, other people, and it's I love that about our community, that we all try to look out for each other and take care of each other. Because he hooked me up when he sent me a package. I mean, he was like, "Hey man, here, have these video games." I was like, "Oh crap," like a ton. And you actually got one of them out of that haul that he sent you.
The Last of Us, dude. Yeah. I'm waiting. I want to pre-order the new one. I'm that excited about it, but I haven't had the chance.
We need to get on, and I think there's a where you can play together. So we should get on and play together sometime.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Is that on the first one or is that on the second one?
On the first one, I think there's like a where you can co-op mode. Yeah. So maybe do that as a player one night. That'd be fun. Plus 2.
Man, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
But I had a PlayStation 1. I had to let it go for a couple. It's been a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was gonna cost me another 40 something to get it, so I had to axe it for a bit.
Well, that's like I got so many systems here that I don't even have hooked up. Oh, I think Babyface is back. Let me see if I can add him. Hey, you back? There you go. Hello.
Man, well, I wanted to show this off. Where's my camera?
Oh yeah, cool.
That's what Nate was able to hook. Dude, I can't. For some reason, I don't know if I've seen this. I don't remember if I did, but we only have 2 targets, and that's the area I usually go to. And one target's like one of the old school targets. It doesn't have very much, and then you have the super target. And that one, it gets cleaned out pretty quick on your NECA section.
Well, NECA, their product is really always really cool. I mean, like even with Freddy Krueger that I got from GameStop is really cool.
See, and I had that Freddy. I wound up selling it to my comic book store so I can get money to buy other stuff.
Yeah.
But I liked it. I just wasn't attached to it because I never played the video game. So
yeah, I mean, I'm an old school gamer, so I didn't get I don't think I played that particular game, but anything that has to do with video games, I mean, it's always I always like it. I want to get that. Have you seen the Alien versus Predator video game where they have the 2 characters that you can actually they look like a video game characters? I want to get that 2-pack as well from NECA.
I don't think I've seen that.
Yeah, it's like the 2 characters that you play. You could play in the Predator versus Alien game. There was 2 human characters and 1 alien, and you could actually buy the 2 human characters in a 2-pack. And and they actually look 8-bit the way they did the design on them.
Yeah,
it looks cool. Yeah,
see, the Predator I remember playing was the one on PlayStation. I think it was PS1 or PS2, and it was the one in the city. I don't know if you ever got to play that one or ever seen it. That one was pretty cool. That wasn't the 8-bit. That was a 3. version, I
Yeah,
guess.
the one I'm talking about is like they used to have it in the arcade, and I don't know if they ported it to the actual systems. I may be wrong again, but it was like it was almost like it was a 16-bit era game, and you would it was a side scroller, and you could pick on the arcade you could pick one of the three characters to play with, and basically what it was is that the two human characters were actually considered predators by the predators. They adopted them because they become hunters for the predators, and you were hunting aliens. So it was really cool. I thought when I first saw Alien vs. Predator, the movie, I thought that's what the storyline was going to follow, but kind of didn't. But I mean, it kind of gave it a nod to it at the end, where she, actually got accepted by the Predator at the end.
Yeah, I do remember that.
If you haven't seen the movie, sorry, but it's
Yeah,
been
no, I remember that.
yeah.
I just haven't seen the new one that came out recently, the new Predator movie.
Oh,
I mean,
it was okay. I mean, if you haven't seen it, you should check it out. Definitely. I mean, people were putting it down, but I thought it was pretty good. I mean, just for a popcorn eating movie, sit there, popcorn and watch a Predator movie. It was pretty damn good.
you know what I just found out? I was watching what was it, Voodoo? You know about Voodoo?
No, I haven't seen that one. What is it?
No, Voodoo is a social app or something through Walmart.
Oh, okay.
Whenever you get those codes from the movies, you can punch it in and get that free movie.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, on Voodoo, I found, was it 30 Days of Night? The other night with the vampires.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Days of Night.
Well, I didn't know they made a part 2 or some type of part 2. It wasn't too bad. It was just, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I like this. I like this little thing here where it shows the comments. That's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, we're just we're trying this program out. This is our first time using it, so we're
just having fun with it, I guess.
Yeah, we're kind of playing around with it, so it's kind of cool to see the features in this. So, well, maybe next time, Babyface. We could. You definitely are welcome to come on the stream anytime. Shit, in the future, like I said, when you get down here, which you're gonna probably be down here in June, you can get on live right here in person. So
that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm talking about having a little birthday party, and I invited him, so hopefully we can work it out where he can come and hang out. So we'll see. I want to get out y'all's way in Texas. Me and Emily was talking the other day. It's like, damn, a lot of people we know is out there in Texas. We need to move there. Yeah.
Where I live, there ain't much out here.
Yeah.
It's real.
Well, it's the same thing here in Charleston. I mean, we didn't even. I was out looking and seeing what today what I could find. Yeah. And how everybody's like finding the triple force figures for. I barely saw any of them. The only place I saw them was at GameStop. That nobody, like all the Walmarts I saw here, there was only one Walmart where they had a little bit of stock, not even a lot. So
a lot of people were saying Walmart didn't do anything for Triple Force Friday. They didn't really put nothing out, and if they did, they were quick. Somebody was quick to snatch it all up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just like anything else. Like I went to our GameStop here, and they didn't even have the Punisher War Machine that you got. I mean, I was like, the lady was like, "Oh, we have 2 over in other side of town," but I don't think I didn't want to drive all the way over there to get it.
Sorry, I got a mess back here. Yeah,
no problem.
I was pretty happy when I found them, but they put them up for pre-order already on what was that? Big Bad Toy Store, Amazon.
So he isn't limited to GameStop then,
I think GameStop maybe paid a little bit. I don't know if they paid a little bit extra money to have that exclusive time period or what, or Hasbro hooked them up just so it can be exclusive for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And after that, everybody got it on pre-ordered and stuff. The only difference is their pre-orders. Some of them say they're not going to get it until maybe the end of October, or maybe November. It just depends. Well, that's still not bad. I mean, that's not a bad wait.
It's all about that hype train too in some ways, when you see everybody hypes it up and you're like, oh my god, I gotta have it too.
Yeah. I don't like talking about scalpers, but there were people out there just trying to make a buck off of this.
What's up, Joe? Joe said what's up?
Babyface.
I and Baby Say says, "Hey Joe, long time no see." So
That's pretty funny.
yeah, they're like, we ain't seen you in God knows how long, man.
Baby face turns to the right. What's up, Joe?
I don't think I know you, man. It's been so long.
Oh man.
Did you pre-order that Stan Lee that's coming out from Target?
No, I think I'm waiting to see if any other stores get it. I may be wrong. I don't know. Maybe it is a true Target exclusive, but the way Hasbro does it, like they did with the War Punisher, it seems like they give an exclusive time period for a certain store,
Yeah.
and then after that, everybody gets it. So I'm gonna wait and see.
The two figures out of those they were showing at New York Comic Con or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Was the two I liked was that Stan Lee and that Doctor Doom. But I'm wondering if they're going to include, if Doctor Doom's going to be in that whole pack of the Fantastic Four.
I'm thinking it's going to be a Build-A-Figure for some reason. That's just me. That's the only way they'll do it. Or maybe they'll make them single. I don't know. But
Baby says scalpers would dominate that Stan Lee. So.
Oh yeah, he's right. Maybe I should jump on it.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I jumped on it as soon as I saw it. I was like, my wife was already in bed, and I was sitting on the couch, and I ran into the room. I was like, "Hey, can I please?" She goes, "Go ahead."
And I like the shield he has, the Stan Lee shield.
That Stan Lee shield. Yeah, I was saying, telling the people in the LAG Mafia, I was thinking about actually building my first dio and actually doing a throne with him on the throne above everybody else.
Yeah,
and have the other figures like bowing down. I think that would be cool.
It would be fun to do a dio. I just haven't had time. Like I would actually have to go to Home Depot and find that good foam. I go to Dollar Tree and I find that crap foam.
Yeah, I would have to go, and I'm pretty artsy. I draw and paint when I can, and it'd be kind of
cool with my hands.
Yeah,
finger paint.
It'd be kind of cool if I could see, try it out and see how I do. Maybe even if you screw it up, it's still fun. You do something that never done before. Babyface says that con exclusive Deadpool is killing them.
Man, I saw that exclusive and I want it, but then at the same time I kind of don't want it. I don't know. I just don't want to feed the hype on that one. I hope it stays at a good price.
Well, it's the same thing with that Incredible Hulk, man. I was like, I want the Hulk. I want it, and nope.
That thing shot up to $80.
Yeah, no, on eBay. That's again scalper. They buy like 5 of them, and then they at regular price, and then sell them for outrageous price because nobody else can get them.
What was the regular price? Was it 30 or 30 something?
I think it was like it had to be about 30, I think, or 34 or something around in that area because it wasn't like super expensive, not $80.
I know. I look at it and I'm like, it's not that special to be $80. Like to me, it's not. It's just another Hulk, just with a crushed pipe. Because I think you can use that 2-pack Hulk and just give him the crushed pipe, and he'll look the same. I don't know. I don't know if there's a big difference.
Yeah.
The Hulk I do want, and it's gonna sound kind of weird, but it's the Hulk that didn't have the pants at the time in the comics. He had the trousers, and I do not know who drew him. He had the spandex underwear.
Oh, you talking about which how long ago was this?
This was what, 90s, early 90s.
You talking about when he was
late 80s, early 90s? Huh?
When he was like, was it the guy who Dale Coons when he did the one who did Pitt? I think that's who you talking about.
I think so. Yeah, because Hulk didn't have no shorts or pants. He just had like underwear for some reason. But I just thought it was cool. He reminded me of Abomination, I guess.
I want that Joe Fix-It, that Gray Hulk, but he's a gangster.
Grab mine. He's on the shelf. I'll show you that one.
Yeah, that's a really cool fig. Yeah, that one right there. That's a really cool fig.
Just look at. Well, let me see where my camera's at. There we go.
There you go.
His hat doesn't fit too well, so you kind of have to play with it and just kind of stick it on there. But it's still good fig. I enjoy it.
You know, Toy Biz actually made one where his suit's all tore up too. I don't think it's a variant.
Didn't Tattoo pick that one up, or who
Yeah,
picked
that's
that one up?
it. Yeah,
There it goes.
cool ass
Trying to
fit.
get- I got lucky with this guy. I think I picked him up for maybe $50-something.
Well, you seem like you got lucky with a couple things. You were saying that you got the Cadillacs and dinosaur vehicle for almost nothing.
Yeah, I think I got that for like 60
Yeah,
something. I don't think it was selling very well. Dallas Vintage Toys, so I guess they priced it at a price to sell, and that's what I got.
I mean, you can get some good deals in Hawk. I got my zombie Hawk up there for $50, and he usually like runs around 120, 130 baby face. So you never give up hope. You may go to a yard sale one day and may find something for $1.
Here's my dinosaur and Cadillacs.
Yeah, that definitely. I am in the process of getting every single one of those figures. I got a bunch of the humans right now. I want the I'm trying to get I want to get the dinosaurs and the vehicles and all that too.
Let me show you another figure that I picked up. It's not He-Man, but I think you might know where he's from.
Okay.
And I got toys everywhere, thrown around everywhere. I was gonna reorganize my room when I'm taking vacation this week, so I'm gonna reorganize it for a couple of days.
Can you check and see if it's up live? Turn it on. Yeah.
This guy. Oh, camera.
Oh yeah, that's from an old cartoon.
Humanoids or humanoids.
Not in humanoids, but
Yeah, and I got her. I just don't have any effects for her.
That's cool.
But I got these for, I think the guy sold them to me for $20, and he comes with a sword.
That's not bad at all.
He said on eBay, just loose, they were like 30 to 40 maybe.
Cool. I would like to see the actual monsters for that show. There's a blooper guy.
Yeah, I actually found that Dallas Vintage Toys has that on their website, but they want a good amount of money for it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the little monsters, I remember them. One was like a goo or something, right? It was like white.
One, they almost look like the Inhuman monster. Some of them, that one, that rock monster. He looks like one of the Inhuman monsters. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, I got a big haul today. I actually picked up the Mortal Kombat big Sub-Zero.
That's a good Sub-Zero call.
Huh?
That's a good.
Yeah,
that's a good figure. Sorry, somebody else was
calling me on
my work phone. Hello, how are you?
Yep. She said, "Hey, how are y'all? What's going on, Krill Mom?" She has a channel as well, so if you want to check her out, she does like hauls and collects toys as well.
Oh.
So, yeah, they have a really cool channel. You
want to see one of my little knockoff Hulks?
Yeah, that's cool. It looks like a genie.
It does. It reminds me of Aladdin, Will Smith genie. Has a little top on top.
Be like, Hulk, grant you wish.
Hulk I honestly didn't know. Yeah. I honestly didn't know he was a knockoff.
Yeah.
Yeah, until I started looking at his molding, and I was like, "Oh, he's a knockoff," but he looks cool. Like he can crush you and grant you powers, like you were saying.
Joe just got his birthday is coming up, or has come up. I'm not sure, but what'd you get from Babyface, Joe?
Wait, didn't he? Was it the Sub-Zero, or which one was it? Because I know he had another figure he had picked up for his birthday.
I don't know. I guess he'll say in the comments in a minute. Creo Mom said, "Thanks for the shout out. What she missed? We're just hanging out, talking toys. Is pretty much what we're doing.
We finally found a live stream that worked for us, so we're just trying it out, having fun.
Yeah,
anybody can join.
Oh, he said he got Dora Tan from the Warcraft movie, which is really cool.
Oh yeah, there we go. Man, I really liked that figure. I actually liked the Warcraft movie when it first came out. It had a lot of mixed reviews too. A lot of people didn't like it. A lot of people did.
Well, I mean, it's depending on it was close to the game, but there's some things that it was there, and it wasn't as some people would say it wasn't like exactly like the game.
Sorry, man.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
this? Do you have this one? That's a great one.
I got that one on card here. I think, but he's mine is green.
See, I think you have the more variant version because that one's a little bit more harder to get, from what I hear.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but
Yep. I got a lot of Hawks. I mean, I don't. They just built up over the years. Like this one is one of my favorites.
oh man, I have that one on card.
Yeah.
I wish he had more articulation
Yeah.
because he would be so much cool. Like you can have him smashing people
Well,
or other figures.
Hopefully the Legends will come out with a new one version of him.
I hope so, but I hope he's not a Build-A-Figure. Like I hope he's just a massive guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they want to get as much money as they can get from
Oh
us.
yeah.
So, yeah.
That's so true. Joseph said he played the Warcraft game.
Yeah. If you're like in the Warcraft, you should play with Emily. She plays Final Fantasy 14 online, and she loves it. You can get it on. You can get it for free on you can play for a month for free. I think it is. On PlayStation.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, she plays all the time. She has a friend who's in the LAG Mafia. He has a channel as well on Twitch. He plays with her. His name is Shagon. So
yeah,
Shad SHAD Gon GON, and he plays like a bunch of. He's a Let's Player, so he plays a lot of games. And Emily and me plays with him all the time. So you should check him out on Twitch. So what do you think about this new policy that's coming up about YouTube? What's your thoughts on that?
I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna have to adapt, depending on what happens.
You think you're gonna move? You're gonna move from here and go someplace else? Or are you just gonna,
I honestly don't know. It's just I don't have a lot of subscribers, and I just do this mostly for fun, like just to have a hobby. And my daughter was sharing that with me at first, and then I mean it's like back and forth type deal. I don't know.
If it comes down to a point where we can't do this, like chatting like we're doing now, or talking in comments and all that.
Yeah, we're gonna have to find a different platform.
Yeah, I may move to like Facebook or to there's some other streaming outlets out there that I may have to look into moving to, because I like the community aspect of this. When I find something cool, I can go to y'all and say, hey, look, this is what I found, and you can say, and then I can also go, hey, if I'm looking for something I can't find it. The new policy, if you don't know, Korea Mom, is basically was it in 4 months they're gonna basically anything that has to do with children, like children's characters, toys. They explicitly said toys, games, and all that. They're gonna basically take away the ability to make money from it if you're actually up to 1,000 subscribers or have the ability to
monetize.
Be monetized. And then they're also talking about taking away comments, and there's a whole bunch of stuff that they have in this policy that could hurt YouTubers who the algorithm thinks is for kids. And what they classified as kids is that they're going to think that anybody who's watching a channel to deal with toys, that you're going to be automatically thought as a kid. They don't care. So I did a video on it. If you want to check about it on my channel, and I also have a link in the description. I have the policy linked in the description, so you can check it out. Yeah, it sucks, but it is what it is, because Google got fined, so they decided to have a knee-jerk reaction to it, like always.
Yeah, I think that's where I'm at. I'm just kind of just we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to fight a giant, but then at the same time, it's kind of hard to win against a giant.
Yeah, when when somebody who has only like 245 subscribers, or you even less than that at the moment.
I got 78.
Yeah.
Oh, there's my Bigfoot. He was fighting. Real.
Damn dirty apes.
Planet of the Apes.
We're small fries. So
yeah,
they're nobody. They're gonna be like, oh, it'll be like little ants with be stepped on.
I mean, I'm hoping that it's not that bad. Maybe you can adapt like certain things. Maybe you can change a couple of things and it'll be okay. But I don't know. Everything we deal with is in toys. I mean, it's kind of hard to say it's just adults only. They're going to say, well, that's kid oriented.
Yeah, well,
that's the hard part.
I mean, they could point to anything in the background here. Oh, that dog back there is a kid's toy. What do you got? What are you talking about? That picture over there is a kid's toy. You know? They're like, yeah, this is all kid stuff. What are you talking about? They don't think it's nothing about adults. You know, it's always been, oh, comic books is for kids. Toys are for kids.
You know, and I've read like some comic books, like Immortal Hulk. I've read the Immortal Hulk, right?
Not for kids.
Yeah, exactly. Like they're like, oh, it's for kids. When I read it, they were talking about meth and I don't know what else in there, and I was like, whoa.
He cut up in pieces, you know.
Like, yeah, I was like, okay, like this ain't for children like it used to be back in the day.
Body reforms and kill somebody. Yeah. That's not kid related.
So I'm like,
you everybody like, oh, why you watch that kid stuff? It's anime. No, it's not.
Yeah. Oh, like me and my girl will watch Berserker or Berserk.
Yeah.
Unboxing Art was talking about it one day, so I was like, hey, I'm gonna check it out. Well, I was checking it out, and she's like, why are you watching cartoon porn? I was like, this is the show, you know.
Joe says, I'm doing something that's going to kill me, possibly the hot water treatment. Uh-oh. And then Babyface says the horror of putting hot water on plastic.
Oh, he's trying to loosen up some joints.
Yes. Yep. That's not, that can always be one or two ways, good or bad.
No, you could probably loosen it up too much or just right.
Yeah, it'd be like you'd be like this kind of loose. The joints are gone. But you know, Tattoo had a video where he showed how to fix that loose joints. You know, just get some wax, some floor wax, and put it in there.
That's this guy right here. Oh, this guy's. I mean, I can make him stand up pretty well. It's just super like up here is his thigh is like super loose. But once I get it going, he can stand up pretty well. It's just that thigh issue right here, and it feels all like oily for some reason. So maybe somebody already tried to fix him. Maybe.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I got a pretty good haul for today. I actually picked up a lot of video games. I found this at Goodwill for it's the actual collector's edition of Doom 3.
Is that the game or the movie?
The game.
No, the game, right?
Yeah. Xbox? For Xbox, yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Steelbook, yeah. Really cool.
And I think they're coming out. Aren't they coming out with a new Doom Annihilation? Or has it come out yet?
Yeah. Got this for a whole box of games for Wii games for $25. I mean $20.
Oh, that's not bad. Wii's are still pretty good. They're good fun family games.
Well, I mean, Wii. It's going to be like the
console.
The 64 and the Nintendo. They're everybody's selling it for cheap now, but eventually they're going to be collectors. So I'm just buying it all whenever I see it, so I can put it up and have it down the road.
Yeah,
guys, I like the Wii games. You know, I mean, I got like all of these. See, like I got Nerf, I got Wii Fit, I got Wii Play, I got 007 Quantum, and then I got this is pretty cool. Olympic
Winter Games.
Yeah. And I got Twilight Princess as well, which is really cool. Yeah, so I did pretty good today, I think. It's all a video game haul, but you know, I got a couple. I got this for Emily because she really likes Anastasia.
I wonder if she really died. Anastasia.
Yeah,
I think that's one of the greatest mysteries everybody wonders.
I agree, Babyface. Video games are always great. I also picked up a what was it, a Nintendo game called Conflict, which is really cool. It's like a tape game.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was a good day for yard selling and flea market and everything. I made
Go ahead.
I made a couple of oh, hold on. What's it called wants to join us?
Who's that?
Tattoo Toy Hunter. Let me give him a link.
Pew pew pew.
Hold on.
I was gonna show you this. I guess while you're doing that, I picked up this absorbing man for 20 bucks, I think, or 25.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't think my comic book store knew he was a Build-A-Figure, or maybe he just didn't sell too well and they priced him at a lower price.
Sometimes you can get, some people who just don't know what they have at the time.
Yeah, because I found, I never told you this, but I have a Jim Lee that I found in my comic book store, and I found it, a Jim Lee Cyclops. Found it for 20 bucks in a box,
Cool.
in package.
Well,
And he never knew.
how long have you been collecting?
On and off. I've been collecting since when did it start? Like 2010, 2009.
Cool.
When I started off, my first pickup was off of eBay, and it was a Wolverine brown and what is it? Brown and yellow suit, or what's it? The old vintage one with the pop out claws.
Cool.
And after that, I kind of got hooked.
Well, that's what I mean. When you can see when I started really hardcore collecting in toys is when my first video on YouTube is like I was like at at the flea market here, and I was like, maybe my wife has always been about YouTube. She's like, you need to start a channel, and so I started a channel, and after that, I've been, like you said, been into collecting for a long, long time, off and on, mostly comics and anime stuff, but yeah. No, I sent you the link.
Yeah, I'm no expert, but
so what was the okay? Why I was asking that question is what was the coolest thing you ever find at the greatest price?
I don't know, to be honest.
What's up, Speech Fairies?
I know the coolest thing I really really liked was what's gonna be my Spider Hulk. Like, I was just into that. It's just because it had the Hulk and it had Spider-Man all mixed in together.
Cool. Hey, Kev, Tattoo Toy Hunter, I sent you the link in a message on Facebook. Just join us if you want.
Tell him he can type it into the URL, because that's how I did it, and that's how I put your link in.
Okay.
Yeah, TTH. You can type it into the URL, and then it'll bring you to the dashboard or whatever it's called.
Yeah, and then I can add you in.
Yeah, but you have to type it in exactly, like lowercase, uppercase, everything.
We couldn't just copy and paste.
I was wondering the same thing on my phone. I was like, how am I going to put it on a laptop? I finally figured it out.
Okay, he said he's not at a PC.
At a PC though. Oh, okay. I think he could just hit it on his phone and they'll bring it up though.
Just sell. I think you could do sell on this too, because Babyface was doing it earlier with the cell phone. You just didn't have a good connection. So you can try and see if it works for you. So what do you mainly focus on in your collection?
I think Marvel Legends most of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just Marvel Legends right now. But I'm trying to downsize on that too, because I buy a lot of figures and then I'm like, I don't know if I really, I need to take a page out of Blucher's videos, where he says, buy what you love, not what you like. But sometimes they're too good of a price, so you buy what you like, and then you're like, I don't know why I bought it.
Tattoo, just go to your message where I sent you, and then click on the on that link I sent, and it should bring you right straight over to the and then I'll add you as soon as I see you pop up. I'll add you in.
I know Tattoo got that Mandalorian.
Yeah, I know. I saw. Like I said, that's a rare figure right now. Man, people ain't seen it.
I want to try to pick that up one of these days, but we'll see what happens. I think I just want to pick it up just because it's a Mandalorian. I want to see the show. I don't know if I'm going to get Disney Channel or Disney Stream yet. Well, I want to.
Do you have Hulu?
Yeah, I have Hulu.
They're saying that when they start it up, that you can just add it into your Hulu subscription.
Oh, I might do that then.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I have Hulu. And
I have Hulu and HBO.
Well, did you know? Did you know Disney owns Hulu? I didn't even know that. We had to read the fine print on that.
Yeah, I know. They bought it, so that's probably why they bought it for. It's just because they wanted to add streaming
service.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, leave it to Disney to be like the monopoly of everything, even though they have smaller sub companies where they can't touch them
Yeah.
because they're not considered a monopoly.
I believe that Amazon and Disney's going to be the two companies eventually. They're buying everything.
It's gonna be just like Wally, bro. We're gonna be up in space, just in a spaceship because
Yeah,
we
be like,
crashed our world. And
more.
yeah, big box stores is gonna serve us everything.
They were the government in that movie. So, oh, here we go. Tattoos here.
All right,
No, tattoo. No.
there we go. What's going on?
What's up, guys?
Not much. So, see, this is easy program, man. Really good. I thank you, Louis, for telling me about it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's called StreamYard. So if anybody else wants to use it, you're upside down, sir.
Am I upside down?
Yeah. There you go.
There we go.
Oh, Funkaholic. Am I okay now?
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
you're
Yeah,
good.
what's up? Congrats
Hey,
on
guys.
that Mandalorian, man.
Yeah,
Thank
nice
you, sir.
pickup.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. So when I'm on this, I can't see the chat, huh?
Oh, you should be able to. Hold on, I can do it this way. There we go. Now, oh, that's not gonna work. Hold on.
It'll just pop up for a little bit though.
There we go.
There we
Yeah.
go.
So now you can see it, right? In the stream itself.
Oh.
Huh?
Well, I can see one message at a time.
Okay, so let's see. Well, I can just read them so y'all know what's going on. Joe said it would be awesome seeing the it would be awesome seeing the Pewinator. So he's saying congrats being on the stream here. Speech Fairy says I always think of the Demolition Man movie where Taco Bell was the only restaurant to survive the franchise wars.
Oh, I love that movie.
Did any of you guys get? Creole Mom says, did any of you guys get in pops from the NYCC?
No.
Emily, my wife got Daria today, and I saw Cabbage Man and a bunch of them at GameStop. So
Got a lot of stuff.
yeah.
Did you get any pops, Kevin?
No, I thought about a couple, but I ended up not getting any. Nothing really. The only thing I actually want is the Killer Clowns from Outer Space pop.
I saw that
Yes,
at GameStop. It looks really cool.
Yeah, that does look pretty cool.
Yeah, I want to get speaking of Demolition Man, I want to get those figures. Those figures are really cool from that movie.
They're pretty rare too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're a little pricey. I've been looking at those clowns for a while.
Yeah.
They're a little pricey.
Yeah, I
want
wish
those, and I
Funko
would
would
like
do
Puppet
like
Master.
the actual figure treatment of those figures instead of pops. You know, like they did with the. I wish they get the license and actually do like old school figures.
Right.
Yeah,
Cool.
that would be cool. I would so buy those so quick and make those head spin.
Yeah.
Either that or
I would
even
like those.
NECA would be cool to have those clowns. Since they did a good job with It Clown.
The other ones that are real cool is the what they call the Puppet Master figures from Full Moon.
Oh,
Those
yeah,
are cool toys.
I
like all those.
want those. I want the and I want the critter. You can actually buy a critter.
critter.
Yeah, the critters are expensive.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
Those are cool.
Another thing that I've been looking for is the boggin. I want to get a boggin. Nope. No, he just.
TPH is partying.
Oh,
You got some.
definitely.
You out in the yard having a cookout.
Has those adult beverages.
That's wrong. Oh, Speech Fairy loves The Fifth Element. She said that's one of my favorite movies of all time. The Fifth Element is
right
great.
now, guys.
Oh,
What's up?
I think something happened.
Whoa.
Man, I wish we could get like good Fifth Element figures.
Does he need to go? Oh, you got
I think he said his battery died or something.
Okay. Let us know if you want to get back in, Tattoo. Yeah, well, I mean, what's your favorite movie of all time?
I don't know. I'm just a movie fanatic. I'm not real. I don't think I have a specific movie.
Oh yeah, I really liked. I really like Back to the Future. It's one of my favorite movies. And
I
then
have that.
yeah, and then like The Matrix was really good. I like sci-fi type of movies big time.
Like Inception. Oh god, that was a good movie.
Well,
Inception was trippy.
Speech Fairy says it's too hard to pick it just one movie. It's
Yeah.
true. I
And
mean,
then, go ahead.
no, you go ahead. What were you about to say?
I was gonna say, I was gonna tell you, watching Doctor Strange movie while you're drunk was trippy in the theaters. Dude, we had went to the bar right before we watched it because the theater has a bar in there, and then we went to our seat. Dude, I was tripping out the whole time because the beginning scenes where it's twisting you and everything. I was like, oh, I'm done. I wanted to throw up so bad.
Well, I've heard that if you have one of those 3D devices from one of your gaming systems,
Yeah,
drink and mess with your head big time. You'd be like,
I need to get one of those, man. I'm so far behind on that 3D stuff or
yeah, I've heard
virtual reality
games now for that stuff. I mean, eventually, that if it keeps on going that way, it probably when PlayStation 10 comes around, it probably won't be nothing but a VR helmet you just put on your head and play.
Wasn't somebody trying to buy Sony? Was it Apple? I don't know if that's a true rumor or not. I don't know. Just the kind of stuff I heard, but could be wrong. 1990 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Joseph said.
Yeah, Kevin said his internet sucks outside, so.
That's all right. It happens. That was that one time I tried to jump on with Kevin and mine lagged so bad. It was horrible.
Like,
yeah, it was like another breakup, and then I could hear them, but they couldn't hear me.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, I ain't done this in a long time, so I'm glad I decided to jump back on here for a little bit and say hi to everybody.
At least to test it out and see if it works, and we figured out it does work.
Yeah, this is a great program. I really like it, so I'm going to be using it again. Again, thank you for telling me about it.
Yeah, I didn't know if you saw that or not on Nate's live stream with Dewdog and.
I saw, but I didn't check. I didn't, pay attention to what the name of the program was. So.
Well, I seen it in the corner, like it's showing on ours. It says powered, and I was like, I wonder what that is. So I looked it up, and then I said that we can link up the YouTube channel. So, and then I got busy with work, and I never sent it to nobody. So I figured tonight, since you were going live, I said I'll send it to you.
It makes it really easy, and you don't have to go through their, because they shut that down. So the Hangouts you can't use anymore. So it makes it.
It's a lot better than jumping through hoops, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's not too bad. I still got to clean my toy room though. It's pretty horrible.
Yeah, I have to clean my whole house. I got shit everywhere.
I got it all over the place, man.
You can walk in my house and be like, "Damn, he's a hoarder."
That's pretty much how my little room looks like. It looks like a hoarder lives in here. I got a bunch of figures and stuff. I don't know.
Well, like I said, I'm getting ready for that show at the end of this month.
What show is that? Which one are you going to?
There's a toy show. Well, not toy show, but comic book show that my friend hosts in North Carolina in a little town called Troy.
Uh-huh.
And Emily's a guest. She'll be playing for doing her ocarina. So, and then I'm gonna have a vendor table there, and I'm gonna be selling a lot of stuff. So if you're in North Carolina watching the stream, Troy is somewhere in the middle of the state. It's not too far up in North Carolina. So maybe you can basically join us if you want to come. It's called Troy Library Minicon, and they have a Facebook page.
Dang, you see what Babyface?
Yeah, it dropped his for 40% in that short time he was on for battery.
Yeah,
It said it was wasn't recommended to use it on phones, so I guess right. For that, yeah.
Hey, he's probably right because this laptop's been charging all day and it has 26 minutes left.
Oh wow!
But it's all right, no big deal.
Like power hog.
Yeah. I found this guy. Look at this guy. Super fast. Super fast. It's I guess the 6-inch Skeletor.
Yeah, is that from from the newer version of the
2003 or 2000 wave, somewhere around there.
What do you think of that new one they're going to have on Netflix?
Skeletor show.
No, they're
Or
going to have a new
He-Man?
He-Man on Netflix.
Or new He-Man cartoon, or
New He-Man cartoon. They're
I
getting
haven't.
I'm saying they're going to get ready to come out.
Oh, they're fixing to put one out. I don't
Mhm.
know. I'm gonna have to try it out, and maybe the first 2 episodes. I'd say you got to give a show at least 3 episodes, and then it'll determine if it's gonna be good or not for you.
There's a petition online where they want to get the original voice for Skeletor back. So to do the voice for Skeletor, yeah. So
If he's up for it, though.
well, I mean, they've done very well with like Voltron and
In
She-Ra.
the original cast.
Yeah, all those shows has been really well done. So hopefully, this He-Man will be really well done. Speaking of movies as well, they announced that Dune basically ended up their shooting today. So it's coming out November 2020. I can't wait for that.
Is that Doom Annihilation, or what is it called? Doom what?
There's a movie called Dune, Dune.
Oh, Dune. Okay.
Yeah, and it's from an old school. If you haven't seen it's a book based on a book, but there's also an old school movie that was made in the 80s, and it's one of my favorite 80s movies. It's a long movie, but it's really really well done, and they're actually updating it for and it's supposed to be very epic. So hopefully it'll be really good. Speech Fairy says Skeletor's voice in the original was too high pitched and echoey.
Probably true, but that's probably what made it funny when we were kids.
Like, you don't like Skeletor's voice?
I guess because it didn't go with him, but it was still pretty cool, because you figure Skeletor would be some kind of like deep voice or something. I don't know, something more scarier. It comes out with his high pitched voice.
Yeah, Skeletor was funny. I liked him. Yeah, I can't hear Skeletor without that that high pitched voice. I can't hear it. Thank you,
man.
That's
a good one. Oh
yeah.
I miss those old cartoons, man. I miss having those. I know it sounds weird, but having Saturday night, Saturday morning cartoons or whatever.
I have a friend. His name is damn, it just popped out of my head. But he's there's a channel that he's working with. That he's there you go. There's Sandman.
There's Sandman. Sandman, you can join us if you like. Sorry, you go ahead.
You want to jump on, man? I can give you a link, Sandman, if you want to. Let's see. I think Kev's trying to get back. There we go.
Kevin's back.
Woo! What's up, Kev? The tattoo toy hunter makes an appearance again. A wild tattoo appears.
Hey, what's up, guys? My internet service was terrible outside.
Yeah. You at work?
No, I'm off today.
Oh, you off? Okay.
That's cool. That's the adult drinks.
Let me see if I can get Sandman in here.
They frown upon that at work.
Just put it in a Sonic cup.
There you go.
All right, let's see. There we go. See if Sandman will join us.
Sandman, so what's your laptop?
Hey, you want to tell everybody who's watching about your channel? I don't know. Everybody probably knows who you are already, but
yeah, we're not.
Me?
Yeah, you, Kev.
How's everybody doing? My name is Kevin. I am the Tattooed Toy Hunter on YouTube. I've had a channel for maybe about 2 years, just a little over 2 years now. I've been collecting my entire life. I'm 45. I collect everything, modern to vintage, but my heart is really in the vintage. So that's about it. I'm thinking of considering a name change, actually, a slight name change come January. Not too drastic, but I think I'm going to take the word toy out of my channel name.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. I mean, it's sad that you have.
I'm not. It doesn't change for me. Yeah, I know. I agree with you. Yeah. But for me, it's not going to change what I do. It's just something small.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't take. What I don't like about it, like I was saying earlier, hopefully it don't take the community aspect. Like this right here, I hope it doesn't take this away because,
right.
Yeah, this is fun.
Yeah, this right here is like the best thing in the world when you can sit here and just talk with your friends and bullshit about toys. And now we may not even be able to say bullshit about toys anymore.
True.
Like my plastic
BS.
figure, my articulated plastic piece of rubber.
Did you just get him? That's nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just got a buzz off, right? Buzz off.
No, Camo got me that for my birthday. So
Oh, nice.
that was
He looks
really
complete
cool.
too.
Yeah. He was like, I was like, I have a story back in the day where me and my brother had He-Man figures, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna take these to school and basically show to my friends, and he was like young, so he's like, okay. And then when the next thing I know, my mom shows up at school asking where the hell B-Man is. Because she didn't know it was Buzz Off. She called it B-Man. She go,
B-Man.
and she was like, pull me out of school because I took my brother's B-Man.
Yeah. I remember that story when you and I wanted that Funko Pop exclusive of Buzz Off.
Yeah.
That's the first time I remember you telling me that story.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, I told Kevin, I was like, man, if you want to get me one thing, get me this figure, because I didn't have it anymore. And I was like, I'm trying to get the He-Man that I had when I was a kid, and he's one of the He-Man I have. The only one I don't have now is Many Faces. I need to get Many Faces. And because I had Battle Cat, I had He-Man, I had Many Faces, and I had B-Man. I didn't have Skeletor, so because I didn't have any of the bad guys.
Yeah.
Unless you call me Face. Many Faces was like kind of a bad guy a little bit when he changed his angry face, I guess. Yeah.
I just jumped on this tablet and it's at 1%, so I'm gonna disappear here in a moment. But then I'll get back.
This program eats power like big time.
Yeah, I'm already at 17 minutes on my laptop.
Okay.
Sandman's working on it right now.
Yeah, Sandman says he's about to join us.
Speech Fairy's birthday is tomorrow.
Oh, happy birthday, Speech Fairy.
Yeah, happy early birthday. A couple hours early.
Hope you get you what you want. Oh, Creole Mom says, who doesn't enjoy an adult beverage?
True.
I didn't even, yeah, no kidding. Every now and then we need them.
Yeah, especially if you have kids.
Oh, yeah.
Like, hey, beer.
I didn't even know Speech Fairy, she collects a lot of, I wouldn't.
Oh, there we go. Bye.
I think I'm gonna go get my charger since Sandman's on, and I'm gonna charge my tablet.
All your devices.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get my charger real quick. I'll be right back.
That was like click. Bye. Oh, shit. That's funny. I think you need to get on a laptop or charge your device, Kev. Man, this program must eat power like it's no. I'm glad I'm on a regular computer. Oh, next thing you know, he'd be like, poof, gone.
I'm back, but I gotta plug this in. I'm going under the table. I'm gonna get a promotion, guys.
Okay, go down in the basement.
I'm gonna get a promotion. I gotta go under the table.
Oh, there you go. You disappeared. I don't know if I can't remember who did the voice of Skeletor.
I'm back. All right.
It may be. I don't think they are the same person. I'm not for sure.
What's that?
Speech Fairy was wondering if the Skeletor person who did the voice for Skeletor was the same guy that did Cobra Commander.
I think it was at one point.
Yeah. Cobra.
They were probably all in the same studio too.
It'd be cool if somebody did a video where they're talking to each other. He'd be like, Cobra! Cobra! I have a friend who actually cosplays a Cobra Commander, and I was picking at him about Cobra Commander. Yeah. People are dropping from the streams like flies. No power.
I got mine charging. Hoping Sandman jumps on pretty soon.
Yeah, he'll pop up and disappear too. Be like, da da da.
Oh, that reminds me of what was that movie? Caveman
I
Lost. You know what I'm talking about?
think so.
The Croods. I don't know.
Good idea, Donnie. Go viral. How about my Skeletor versus G.I. Joe? The Cobra.
Somebody should make it and then chop it up together. It'll be a good. It'll probably be another theme song or some kind of meme song.
Oh, yeah, the Croods is what you're talking about.
The Croods. There we go.
Yeah. No, I had the power tonight. Babyface says he has the power tonight. I have the power.
Over here taking toys apart.
Uh-oh. Breaking shit?
I was trying to take his sword away, and I kind of broke it away. I was going to be like, I have the power.
Broke the fig.
Yep, broke the fig.
Did you gonna get that Punisher and change the head for your War Machine?
No, I don't think so. I think I'm gonna leave it the way it is. I like it. It's not too punished out, I guess.
I think the Punisher is pretty cool. The fig is pretty well done.
Oh, that one you're talking about. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you can take the face and put it on his head and put it on the
War Machine.
Yeah, War Machine.
Yeah, see, I have that one, and I have that one, but I have it on Big Bad Toy Store, and it's my pile of loot, so I can't get it until I pay for shipping. But you got a lot of items sitting there, just saving money.
She has a kid. She needs a drink on the regular. That's funny. See.
I need a drink on a regular.
I don't have that problem as of yet. So
you will one day. You will one day. And then you shall punish them.
You said he had messed up eyes. They saying that somebody was saying that these come with some messed up eyes as well. Mine I don't think has eyes.
Well, have you seen the Scorpion one that they take a picture of? He looked like he was looking one way and then looking the other way. So he could be talking either way. Like if two people are standing there, they'll be confused. Well, they'll tell them, get over here, and they'll point at each other and say which one.
Oh, here comes Sandman.
Sandman.
Woo!
What's up, man?
Hey, boys. Kevin.
Yeah, Kev's device died. If you may want to plug whatever you're using in, because it takes power. A lot of power to run this program, I guess.
Yeah, for some reason this program uses a lot of power.
Yeah, he was like, "Hi, everybody, poop gone."
It's gone on my War Punisher. I can't sell it for $100 anymore.
Because of Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon and Big Bad Toy Store put them out.
Oh, both of them.
Yeah.
So did you get any of the Force fakes?
No, sure didn't. I only have 2 Walmarts in my town in the 30-minute radius, and both of them were a $1.
I think Tattoo's back, maybe.
Maybe.
I think I'm looking at the carpet.
What is that?
Is that a cat? Looks like 2 eyes and a nose.
There he is.
What's up, guys?
Sorry,
Wow.
I don't know what that was. What's up, Harry?
Hey, man.
Hey, guys. How y'all doing?
Just enjoying the barbecue, man.
Chicken.
Rubbing it in.
Be like,
don't squeeze your banana.
Plantanos.
Chicken good.
Chicken good. Salt good.
I saw Ray today at the GameStop. Ray there at GameStop, and she looked her sculpt horrible.
Really?
Yeah, there was two versions of her. 2 figs. And the one sculpt, her head was like she was retarded or messed up. The other one was okay, but the other one looked like
And
it was.
this is the Rise of Skywalker one that just
Yeah,
hit?
the one that I saw at GameStop today, and it was like the face on it was like
That's
bad.
unfortunate. Because the one from Force Awakens looks so horrible now. If you look at it now, before the pre-face scan Black Series, how bad they look.
Yeah.
The eyes were always off center on the paint. I mean, the sculpt was left a lot. It looks nothing like the actress. Island Ray looks good. Have you seen the Island Ray?
Yeah.
That one has a really good face.
I was telling everybody, if you have Ollie's clothes, they actually have a bunch of figs there for pretty cheap. They have the two. They have the Ray Speeder, and they also have the wow.
It's good.
It's good. That's good.
Yeah, it's really good. It's half what it's been.
That's good.
Is that good?
Yeah.
I have to check mine too every once in a while.
Well, I mean, it's not good, but it's good for me.
Yeah, it's better than usual.
You need to stay out of the hospital or any of that medical stuff.
I don't go to the hospitals. I just go to the funeral home.
But they have, like I said, they have the land speeder for Luke, and they also have
like $16.
Yeah, $16.
Where's that one at?
That's a really good price.
Always.
Yeah, they have like a lot of toys there. You know,
that's a good deal.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a great deal.
Walmart had them at one time for like $10.
What are you eating?
At the end.
Well, I saw the Ray that's on the what is that? The like lava or whatever that is, the fire.
Oh yeah, with a little scenery thing.
Yeah, she's there too, and she's for 15. They have them at GameStop for 36.
That's true. Yeah, that's a good deal. You know who else I saw them pretty cheap for like in the 20s? Those that land speeder 6-inch, and the other one, the what's her name, speeder.
Yeah,
Ray.
20 some at Barnes and Nobles right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, everybody's starting to gear up for Christmas, so all the deals are start showing up now.
For sure.
I already know my Christmas shopping with the kiddos though.
Yeah, we gotta start behaving.
I did all mine on clearance sales. All their old stuff, I just got all that done. I mean, they're not gonna know the difference between new and old. Half the time they only play with it for a couple of months, and then they're like bored with it.
That's why I started cutting down, because I used to, have a decent little. Now I just one thing. If I buy something, it's one thing.
Oh, we lost Sam, man.
Oh, what happened?
I don't
Battery died, I bet.
Battery died, yeah. Speech Fairy's coming to the U.S. Where are you coming to, Speech Fairy?
Probably really far north U.S.
I'm going to Montana next year.
Oh yeah.
I'm going toy hunting with a bear.
Go to Alaska, be like, I'm a hunt in the wild of Alaska.
Put a toy out there, go find it.
Buffalo, New York. New York.
Is Buffalo considered? I know it's a city, but is it considered like the outskirts or a country compared to New York? Because I know New York is.
I think it's its own city, and it's farther away from New York itself, isn't it? I think the actual city of New York. I'm pretty sure.
It's probably right at the border of the country of Canada and U.S. Close to it.
I know. I mean, I was in Toronto, and it's you can look across the lake and see the U.S. from Toronto. So, if you ever get a chance, y'all should go to Toronto. Toronto's really cool. Canada.
I would like to go to Canada one day.
Yeah, it was really fun. I went to the Fan Expo in Canada, and that was fun. Oh, here we go. He's back. Your battery die?
No. I was trying to register for SteamYard, so my name would show up in chat. Signing up.
Yeah. It's a pretty cool program.
I didn't think it would kick me from the stream. I'm sorry.
Sparrow says it's actually
Niagara Falls. Okay. Yeah, that's right across the water from.
Man, that would be so cool to go see. Like I've always wanted to see that.
Yeah, it's like an hour from Toronto, if I'm not mistaken. So I was gonna go to Niagara Falls there on the Canada side when we was there. But I didn't get to do it.
Kevin's got a dick rat.
The rat.
That should be for Skeletor.
Yeah, I was thinking of doing like a ride.
Hey, my rat.
I want to do a ride with him, like kind of like for a Skeleton Warrior figure. Put a little saddle on him, and armor, saddle.
You can do that. I mean,
aside from doing the Star Wars video, I did a thrift store hunt, and I finally got that Spawn, the Techno Spawn series, and it's where all the animals are cyborgs. They're half.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
God, dog, that's an awesome horse, man.
Yeah, that's the ride for the Skeleton Warriors.
Wow, you got even the box looks like it's in good shape.
Yep.
Yeah.
I actually got. I almost got the whole collection of Skeleton Warriors. I got 3 figures that I gotta get, and I'll have the whole collection.
We're raiding Dundee's house when we go for his birthday.
Yeah,
gotta get that one first from us.
We have to go to Blizzard first, and then we can,
That's something to be proud of, Dondi.
Yeah, that's nice. They have motorcycles that's here that wave too.
Yeah, like a flying motorcycle, like this one.
Dondi's a chicken hawk hunting for a chicken. He gets paranoid when he hears your Glock clicking.
This is a motorcycle.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Oh man, that is nice.
That always reminded me of Lobo for some reason.
It does kind of have a Lobo feel to him.
Yeah.
It'd be cool. You could pretty much army build these Skeleton Warriors if you wanted to, really.
Yeah,
It is really good.
back in the day, they didn't spare no expense on the packaging and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They took very good photos. Now they're like, here you go.
Yeah. And now everything is so condensed. Like they ship it in as little as box as possible, you know.
Trying to save the world.
Teddy Ruxpin.
Does that one work? Does that one work?
I haven't tried them. I got this at Goodwill for 99 cents.
You know what would be scary if it started playing?
We need to all get like in a stream and have us all have our buddies with us. It'd be my buddy.
Teddy Ruxpin, man.
I wish I had a good good guy doll.
Yeah.
My buddy. Who remembers my buddy?
Yeah, my buddy. Yeah.
My buddy. My buddy.
Hi, everybody.
Wherever I go, he goes.
We're going to talk about toys.
My buddy and me.
It still sounds creepy, though.
You're like, do you do drugs?
That ain't right.
If that bear's talking to you, you probably do drugs.
like, hi.
What's this?
Hey, you channel.
Oh, don't let them out. They're crazy.
Have y'all all seen the new Child's Play or no?
I haven't.
No, I haven't.
Okay.
I heard it's entertaining though. I think Kevin had.
I like it.
I mean, I didn't really like it.
You did not?
Mm-mm.
Too comical?
Huh?
Too comical or something?
No, just I guess it. I mean, it's tied in with the times now. Like it's tied in with present day, but it's just it took the whole mystic like belief of stuff out of it. I guess it took the magic out of it. I guess.
I think
maybe say he's gonna leave, so everybody tell him bye. Bye, baby face.
Bye, baby face.
Have a good night. Talk to you later.
What I've heard people say is you have to think of it. You have to set your mind to it's a brand new movie. It has nothing to do with the old series, the old movie.
Yeah,
because it changes everything. But
what do you think about what's the name doing his voice? Mark Hamill.
Love him.
Yeah, Mark Hamill did the voice
on Chucky.
Yeah.
That's what I figured it was him because he sounded like the Joker from the animated series. So I was like, that has to be Mark Hamill.
Okay, Creo Mall, it's great having you in the stream. We'll see you next time. Thanks for joining us. If you haven't checked out Creo Mall give her a sub, please. She has a good channel, a really good channel.
Yeah,
Tell
I'm
him
gonna-
Chucky
on that
sent
one.
you.
Have you guys heard about people walking out of Joker because it's too violent?
That's
Really?
because Deadpool was super violent.
Too many snowflakes, bro. I'm just gonna say it. Too many snowflakes.
I mean, it's it's Joker's origin. Did they think they were gonna watch a movie about Robin?
Yeah,
Butterflies and rainbows.
Yeah. It's not a like
My
a
Little Pony.
kind of soul movie or something like that.
Well, they want
He's a
it
murdering
like
psychopath.
old school Joker. You know, they don't want it to be like very. You know,
Oh yeah. The Adam West Joker.
yeah, like that type of.
Where the worst he did was squirt somebody with a flower and buzz
Yeah.
them.
When they think of Joker, they don't think. You see, most people when they think of Joker, they just think of a prankster. They don't think of hey, he kills people because they never read the comics.
He cuts his own face off.
Yeah,
And he enjoys it.
and he's crazy. Everybody don't, they don't portray him like that. Bye. Good night, Creole Mom.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for coming or joining.
I said, can't type watching my son lose his mind. Yeah. So I guess she's dealing with Joker herself right now.
We already got our tickets for the Joker tomorrow.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Ooh.
we're gonna see it at 12:30 noon.
That's
That's
good.
pretty good.
Me and the wife by ourselves.
So I guess we're doing the podcast after that, so you can talk.
Yeah, we could do it after.
Okay.
Yeah, well, you want to talk? You want to promote your podcast while you're on here?
Yeah, absolutely.
Go ahead.
The Savage Podcast. It's a lot of fun. We're on episode 6. We'll be filming that tomorrow. We try to get different realms of geekdom in there. There's a little bit of wrestling. There's comic book. There's movies. And anything else going on in our lives too. It's just a middle-aged male demographic, just talking about what's going on and what we're wasting our money on as man-childs.
Yeah, it was the last one was really well done. I was listening to it while waiting for my wife to get off work. So.
Well, good. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can do a digital recording. Every recording we've done up to this point has been over the phone.
Yeah.
And we really need to get Kevin a better sample so we'll sound better.
Are y'all sharing that on any of the podcasting sites so we can download it?
Not yet. Soon, hopefully.
Okay. My mom says good night, everybody. She's going to bed.
Good night.
Good night.
Yeah. The wifey was tired, so she's already in bed. So I gotta.
Hey man, I can identify.
Yeah. She's been working hard lately at Walmart.
I had a couple of nights like that during this week myself. As soon as I got home, I did what had to be done, and I got in bed. I was just whooped.
Well, it's 10:42. You all want to call it for tonight?
No.
No.
What if no?
You're gonna stay up all night. Be like,
Yeah, I just got on here, and you.
Let's just do an old school 5-6 hour.
No.
Let's go for the record, guys.
Let's just go for 11. Let's go for 11. We'll call it 11.
that's
I'll play by y'all's rules whenever
Is
y'all are
that
ready.
fair?
because Tattoo Toy Hunter don't stop. He was like, we'll go
No,
forever.
Hey, he's always got something going on. He's always creating, man.
Yeah, TKH is like sleep. There's nothing like that.
Kevin is the most creative person I ever met in my life. He's constantly thinking.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, it's
If he had more resources,
his channel does so well because he's such a creative person. He keeps you entertained.
Beach Fairy is down to hang around till 11.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if the day say 11,
Even if one person is watching, we have to do our duty.
Our civic duties.
Like, okay, Speech Fairy, this podcast, I mean, this stream is only for you and you alone. You get a personal podcast stream for tonight. We're gonna what is it? Whoever else, there's 2 people that's watching, so whoever else is here, I guess, to say hi to them too.
Hello. Thank you for watching.
This format on this thing is nice. I've never seen it before.
I know it
Yeah,
is.
no,
a lot.
cool. It's easy.
It's significantly less complicated than Hangout.
Yeah, see, I can, make anybody I want like that. You can do like,
Yeah.
That looks pretty cool.
yeah. See, you can change it all up. And I think if you click on, oh, maybe not. Maybe remove from stream.
Look at the vinyl.
Look at the record.
Banners, like watch this.
They're coasters.
Pasty vinyls.
My wife
Coasters.
bought these They're coasters. Yeah, they're nice.
They're coasters.
That's
Oh,
dope.
They feel like they're real vinyl.
You can use add banners. So
It's nice.
yeah,
man, this
I
is
can
pretty
even do a private chat on here, which is cool. So something about brand. Let's see. Let's see what this is. You can do a background. It says.
I signed in and it acknowledged that I had a YouTube channel and all that. Like it let me link. It brought up all the social medias and you can link.
Oh, cool! And you can also, if you upgrade, you can actually put your. You see where the logo is up here? You can actually put your logo. Yeah, it says. So if you actually pay for it, I guess.
Ain't nobody got money for that.
Yeah, so that's cool. It's a really cool program. I'm glad Louis was the one that told me because they used it for
Nate and
Nate.
Dog.
Yeah,
The other guys.
Yeah.
yeah.
Dog, Plastic, Life with Brock,
Yeah. The
Chucker,
big guys.
and Nathan. Those are the other guys.
Yeah, it was that stream was really well done. I liked it. It was really good. They were talking about that new what's it called? It's coming out, new policy.
Beach Fairies is the last one standing in the chat.
Well, it says on my side it says 2 people are watching. I don't know. So
Sorry, let me get off my phone.
so I guess it is Beach Fairies right now.
We should all hook up on our phone so it look like there's 5 people watching.
Oh yeah, let me watch.
We're
We'll
in a different room.
mess up the numbers. Yeah.
Hi.
What else
So,
is that?
Sherry, why are you coming to America? You coming to a convention or visiting somebody? Let's see what she says.
She's going to Queens.
Yeah, she said she's going to Buffalo, New York.
Baby Raven.
That's my southern style, trying to do a New York accent.
Raven.
Speaking of New York, let's go Yankees. The Yankees are 2 games winning series.
Yeah.
This could be the year that they add their 28th World Series championship.
She said she's going for shopping in New York.
Did Astros get beat out yet?
No, they're still in it. Astros are still in it. They are playing. Who are they playing? Seattle, I think. Yeah, you guys have a hot team. I mean, the Astros has got a lot of heavy hitters, and then Verlander is so hard to hit.
Speech Fairy says we have a U.S. mailbox. We order stuff way better prices there.
Better prices than Canada.
Yeah,
Well, it's better for us too.
Yeah, it's the other way around for us. If you go to Canada, our dollar is a lot better over there.
Huh.
Yeah, you get more for the U.S. dollar in Canada.
Is anybody? I was gonna ask, what is everybody looking for? Like even grill wise.
That's a good question, Sandman.
Just a regular old basic Mandalorian. I really can't spend anything on toys right now.
They'll steal it for tattoo.
I need brakes on my car, so I can't really buy toys right now.
Ain't that how it is? Adulting all the time.
Yeah, I set up an appointment for my car on Tuesday.
Yeah, Dave just went through that as he was explaining earlier.
Yeah,
it's
I saw that.
You know, Kentucky is extremely lenient but my vehicle is still licensed and tagged in Virginia. So I have to adhere to Virginia's, even though I live and reside and work in Kentucky.
You can't switch it over to Kentucky?
I am. I'm going to. I haven't done it. It's complicated, but soon. Probably by tax time. My car's almost paid off too, and I'm looking to. I don't know what you guys have opinions on, but I'm really after. I have a Versa, and I've had it for 5 years. It's been really loyal. It's a good car, but
That's a Nissan, right?
would like to go up to the Rogue. It's what I initially wanted to buy. I just didn't have the credit to do it.
Well,
But to do was the Versa.
how cars is today, if you try to go out and buy a secondhand one, you might as well just go ahead and buy a new one.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Yeah, the
I
price.
got my Versa when
Yeah.
it was new. It only had 25 miles on it when I made the deal.
Because if you look at it, if you buy a brand new or even a used, they're about the same cost now with the way the economy is. So it doesn't really matter.
I have to respectfully. I'll spend $700 on a broken used truck, and it'll last me 3 or 4 years with no money involved.
No maintenance.
Oil changes, take care of it.
Well, like with me, it's I always have like issues if I buy something because I'm not a mechanic.
Yeah, you get more problems.
You get more problems.
Yeah.
I'll take it to some mechanic. You'll say, okay, you need a starter. It costs you $600. You need a whip here, $500. Blah blah blah. Before you know it, the $700 car is worth $2,500 because you spent so much to fix the damn thing.
Yeah, whenever you see runs great, needs work, that's code.
Yeah, you don't buy that car.
There's something that costs $4,000 that needs to be done on it.
Great, transmission needs replacing.
Runs great, needs work.
Has a little knock.
Runs great in drive, but not reverse.
The door falls off. Just put it back on.
You got to learn where to park, how to park. If you don't have reverse cover. I've been there.
Yeah. I had one of those single cab Chevy pickups where I used JB Weld.
What was it?
You haven't have a crappy car until you can put your foot through the bottom.
Was the frame breaking or something?
below your seat? You just put your foot through because they rusted it out.
Louis, you should see some of the trucks around here in Kentucky, man. I've seen them where the frames are like literally like jacked between the bed and the cab.
That's that Dukes
Get a
of
salvage
Hazzard,
title.
The funniest thing I ever seen like that was when I was in Jacksonville, Florida. Somebody was driving his truck down the road, and I was like about 2 or 3 feet in front of me, and the whole back end fell off the back of the truck. The truck jacked up like this, and the whole wheel went freaking out back of the truck. That shit was funny as hell. Yeah, you see some shit.
What about your grail, Don? Do you got a grail or what you're after right now?
I don't know. Right now I'm trying to complete sets. So like I'm trying to get the rest of Skeleton Warriors. I guess my grail, if I was to say, if somebody's going to hand me something that I really really want, would be that mail away Street Shark, the giant one that you can get.
That's wow.
Yeah, exactly.
That's grail. And
yeah, that's expensive.
That's like you saying, I want a legit prototype rocket launcher Boba Fett. Prototype.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like
those are going for like $90,000.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you never know. Some old grandma might have it in her closet somewhere, and you just ran across it.
I don't know if you guys watched my footage from the thing I did last week, but I was talking to this woman who had a table at that event I went to, and she lived in Cincinnati, which is where Kenner was based. And she says there is a bus station or a train station that actually is what the Hall of Justice toy from the 80s was based on.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Building. So you can go and you would literally see it as the Hall of Justice, the outside of this place.
That's cool.
I'm
Yeah,
planning on going. That's only like 2 hours north of me. So
yeah, that was interesting. I mean, she was saying there was a whole like museum or something there.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
That would be that would be a real.
And there's all kinds of former employees that live there and retired there, and they're always bringing prototypes to the stores and sell that kind of stuff.
Cool.
One of a kind prototypes that were kind of like on the wrestling channel, the 2-ups, where it's a bigger version of a figure.
Mm-hmm.
The artist can look at what the details are. That kind of thing, but for Kenner figures and stuff.
That's cool. I wonder if they'll let you film there. That would be a great, like video just to go in and show.
Oh, the museum?
Yeah.
I would try. I would definitely ask permission. I wouldn't do it without making sure it was okay.
Yeah,
So,
that would be.
they'll have something right out front saying no filming, some attraction.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you go in there and say, "Hey, I would like to maybe interview something about Kenner," and they may work with you. Yeah.
I'd like to run up that way and go check it out for sure. Make a day out of it. Take Sam to some bookstores. So.
How far is Cincinnati? How far is Cincinnati from you, Harry?
Just 2 hours.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, 2 hours north of me. Yeah. Yep. I went
like Texas
here for the first time and pretty big.
That be a good day trip?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Kevin drove 2 hours and we're still stuck in Texas.
Yeah.
He
said he's gonna be in Houston. I was like, well, you can see Tattoo Toy Hunter. Because no, that's a long far away from where he's at.
Yeah, that's a good drive. I want to go to Corpus one day, and we planned on it, but it didn't work out this year.
Now, Kevin can find you in Corpus.
Yeah, because we were supposed to go to Lake Mathis. You know where that's at? My buddy's family has some land out there, and it's right at the lake. And we just didn't have the money to go down there this year. So
yeah, I'm not too far from there.
He said they rented
money. Why doesn't money just appear when you need it?
I wish I had a tree that just kind of grew it out like leaves.
You just download money, like type it. This is how much more I would like. Ding.
Those trees don't grow in Texas.
That's true. We don't have enough water.
That'd be an epic superpower. Be like, I'm money man. I just make money.
Louis, if you could have one superpower, what would it be?
I think I'd have to have like Deadpool's power, like regeneration.
Regeneration is what you're going with? Of all the abilities, that's what you want.
You want to be immortal is pretty much what you would like to be.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, they could chop off my head, stick me in a jar.
Wait. Just because someone can regenerate, does that mean they do not age?
Well, that's what Deadpool's power is. If he never ages, he doesn't die.
Hey, I don't understand that. Like, let's bring that up real quick. Deadpool's regeneration is different from Wolverine's. Like, Wolverine's is a slow aging process throughout the year, but Deadpool's like he's just infinitely immortal.
His is more rapid.
That's because they try to improve on Wolverine's powers in the Weapon X program.
That's true.
It's a really bad version of it because it just pretty much made him a big walking cancer.
Hey, put the feature on Kevin and let's talk to him about his superpower.
All right, what's your superpower, Kev?
I would want to be, I guess, invincible and immortal.
Invincible and immortal.
Yeah.
Like Sentry.
Indestructible.
He wanted to
turn into. I'd want to.
You want to be a gargoyle? You turn to stone at night, and then you're alive during the day.
If I could live forever,
and you're stone during the day.
No, I would want to be able to turn invisible.
So he's a visible woman.
For all the wrong reasons.
He's gonna be like Porky.
He's gonna be going into Target and going in the back to get the figures they're hiding.
I'm gonna rob everybody. I'm gonna be the most crooked.
Can't come back. You'll stay invisible all the time.
All the time.
Hollow Man. Wasn't that Hollow Man?
I won't even wear clothes, just stay naked and visible.
What was that? I found something brushed up against. Oh no!
Yeah.
I was just gonna read what Speech Fairy said. She said she liked the Flintstones and Wolverine too.
Oh,
And
okay.
she likes Nissan. Or
That'd
she
be an epic crossover. X-Men and the Flintstones.
that'd be a cool crossover.
Like when they're in the land where the dinosaurs are, where
Let's see.
Savage
they
Land.
run into the Flintstones and they're like, "We're after Star. Who are you?" Yeah, but never. I've seen this.
Yep, do. Hey.
Make it happen, whoever owns the Flintstones.
Yeah.
Hanna-Barbera.
Hanna-Barbera.
Disney, you can buy them for like $20.
Man, why couldn't they do X-Men and Flintstones?
What are you doing? All right, what's your superpower, Dondi? One power, sir.
You know what my power would be? It's super strength.
Hulk. Just Hulk's ability.
Yeah, just like he just jumps and because he's using super strength, he jumps a mile.
I mean, which version of Hulk would you want? How about that?
The ultimate version, which is the World Breaker.
Hey, Uber Hulk's on. Hey, we're gonna invite Uber Hulk.
Oh, I talked about the Hulk before it popped up.
That's
Invite Uber Hulk.
Hey, I talked about the Hulk and Uber Hulk popped up. We called him.
Hulk smash. You summoned him.
One other person watching. He was waiting for Hulk.
Now he can't end it in 11.
Watching
You're
now.
supposed to kill it at 11, says Dondi.
His superpowers is fedora, he says. So I
Hey,
take my fedora off, I lose my superpowers.
Let's say Uber Hulk can finally jump on a live stream again.
Yeah. You want to join us, Uber? You can get off for a minute or two.
Yeah, we're going on till 11.
Oh, sorry. It's 11 now.
Now it's 3, I don't know.
Add one more person, it adds 15 minutes.
You add them and then shut it off.
Be like, okay.
Okay.
It's 11.
Thank you, everybody. Well, thank you for joining.
Uber Hulk said, why not? Uber Hulk said he'll join, Don.
Okay, hold on. I'll send you a link. Uber Hulk.
Pew, 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 pew. Gotta wake up, TTH. Yes, Pop.
That man's been awake 39 hours.
Send you a link, Uber, and Messenger on Facebook. So click on it.
So you know what my power would be, boys?
What's that?
Go with what the purple man can do, persuasion.
Ooh.
That's pretty good.
There are, you have to be in the vicinity of the person to make it work. You can't just think, I want this person to do what I want. You have to be in their vicinity. There's a range on this power.
Mm-hmm.
Persuasion. So you'll persuade people to give you your Star Wars figures?
Yeah, no. Money. Just straight up money. Go to the bank.
Go to the bank.
By several $1 million. And the teller would go to the head banker. The head banker would sign off. It would go through it.
You could have Professor X's power with that.
I would use it, tastefully.
Tastefully.
Well, that's what, like he's saying, Professor Xavier has that same power, really.
Oh, yeah, kind of. He can
make him do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, Xavier's, you're right, but he's got a way bigger range.
Legion's power is cool too, but he's insane. So
Legion,
kind of yeah.
Well, Legion,
he's one of the.
Yeah, he's able to.
You showing your daughter my dog?
Yeah,
he's one of the most powerful mutants there is.
Well, he's Omega level.
Raven.
Yeah.
Tell your daughter, this is Raven.
See the puppy?
He just made one of you.
Raven.
There you go.
She's a rock.
Raven.
She's destroyed our couch.
Yeah, the power to eat a couch.
He's destroyed the cushions, the pillows. He's chewed the desk, the chairs.
Bud,
Sure, man.
Bud, you love animals. They touch me. Anything that I work my butt off to buy.
Yeah.
That's it for that. That's it.
Your
You're gonna have to
dog
call
looks like
PETA.
he's out of Mass Effect or something.
Yeah, he's old. He's like 15 years
I forgot to feed my pet.
It looks like Hector from Coco.
It did. I didn't even think about that. What is it? Alegrijes
You're on
or
the interweb. You're on the interweb.
What was the name of those animals that was in the Coco? I can't remember what they're called.
They were their spirit guide or
Yeah, but what was the name of the animal? They were
Dante.
Dante, yeah. And you know the weird part that reminds me of Dante's Inferno. The dog goes down to hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beach Fairy says, "I'm surprised our puppy is still alive. He eats everything except his food."
Oh, I know. I can feel your pain, Beach Fairies. Ours, she will cover the floor, whatever kind of foreign object she can find, and she doesn't die.
Well, Kobe's eating chocolate.
Like this, doing the hike.
What disc?
They're the cup holders. No, coffee. What were they called again?
Coasters.
I'm not sophisticated enough for coasters. Sophisticated.
He says, she said he's a vacuum. Sherry's mom says he's a vacuum.
That's the kind of dog you don't want around your figures because you'll come home and they'll be gone.
Hold on. Uber Hawk.
Uber Hawk.
Oh, snap. We're running until 11:20 now.
The Hawkster's on.
Show us some good Nightmare Before Christmas swag, man.
If I must, then I must.
Hey, tell him about he has the hall back there, the Hall of Justice.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. So the building that the Hall of Justice that Kenner designed in the 80s or late 70s, whatever it was, is actually based on a real architecture of a bus station / train station that is still operational to this day in Cincinnati.
Everybody see it?
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I had one when I was a kid. I got one for Christmas. I remember I was so little back then. I remember jumping on the box and doing like breakdancing on the box.
Now, I bet you wish you didn't do that now.
I went spinning on it to unwrap it, and there it was. I was so.
And they never let you back into Toys R Us again.
No, that was in my house.
So you guys were talking about
Superpowers.
superpowers, right?
Yeah,
Superpower. Let's see here.
Can't
Mine
hear
would
him.
have to
Can
be.
y'all hear him?
You'd want to be.
Can you hear me now?
Go ahead. Your superpower would be what?
Mind games.
I can't hear him.
Mine.
Can't hear him?
You're lying,
No.
Kevin.
No, I can't hear. I can't hear him at all.
Oh, that's weird. We can hear him.
I can hear you, Hulk.
Hey, people who's watching, can you hear Uber Hawk?
Okay.
It's like
We
muted.
can
to
hear
me.
you.
Sandman is about to fall asleep. Who heard that?
I heard that, and I'm not. I'm awake.
Hey, Louis disappeared.
Hey, man.
Where'd Louis go?
Magic act. All right, so mind games is your superpower, Uber Hawk.
Mind games. Being able to play mind games on people, disappearing, screwing with people's minds, whatever that entails. You know what I'm saying? Just messing with people's minds as much as I can.
That's
Yeah.
scary.
That would be like another almost like Professor Xavier power.
Not really. More of a twisted Professor X. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Like,
Legion, somewhat.
maybe. Like if Kevin got a new figure, I could mess with his mind and make him think that only half of the accessories are there, and that he totally ate crap and have to go back to the store 2 or 3 times completely pissed off the Rambler and stuff like that.
Speech Fairy says you can hear him, so it must be on your end, Tattoo.
Kevin already does stuff like that.
Sandman called you out, Tattoo.
What do I do?
Okay, I got.
He said that he had a superpower that he would make you think when you bought a new figure that you were missing accessories, even though you weren't. And you would go to the store and demand where your accessories were. You already accusations like that now.
That's what your head.
I have a story similar to that.
I
It happened a couple days ago.
Well, of course it is.
Let me tell you what these little fool kids did here. These kids, right, would go to Popeyes.
Mm.
And these kids like extra biscuits. So my wife ordered, she gives us 3 extra biscuits besides what everything comes with. So these little fools, I always tell them, you need to check those bags before we drive off here because I don't want to get all the way home and then have to go back. So you check those bags for those biscuits. No, they're not here. They're not here. So I was ready to go to war with Popeyes. Like, I'm going to get my biscuits. So we went and got the biscuits. Sure enough, they were in there. Damn kids don't look.
I've already used my power.
Yeah, it would have been funnier if you got free biscuits out of
No
it.
reason
Yeah,
to get that
exactly.
power, Uber Hulk. Kevin
We
on
ended up getting extra biscuits.
problem right now.
Did you get honey?
The only reason Kevin got the extra biscuits is because I was feeling
Didn't need
generous.
them.
So
Uber
Uber
Hulk caused
Hulk,
that.
that's why he was messing with you, man. That's what it was.
Uber Hulk owns that Popeyes. He just admitted it.
And you know what else I hate about Popeyes is they used to give you gravy. They did away with gravy now. Now
They don't have gravy no more?
No more gravy. Now it's
What?
like honey
Potatoes?
mustard or ranch.
What about the potatoes?
on.
Potatoes don't have gravy?
Brown gravy, but they don't do the cream gravy.
Oh, the white gravy.
Yeah, they
I
don't
like,
do white
I like
gravy
brown
anymore.
gravy. That's just me, I guess.
I like brown gravy, bro. I'm right there.
High five. No,
Hey, you know what that is? That's
Huh.
racist.
Yeah,
Racist.
we are brown people.
I
So
hope nobody comes in at that time when we're talking about gravy. They're like, what are you guys talking about?
Baby?
White gravy or brown gravy?
It's Reese's.
Yeah.
It is.
Kevin, you're supposed to say Reese's since it's Halloween.
Let me,
That is Reese's
let me
Pieces.
not subscribe to his channel.
Reese's.
I'm getting the
Y'all
hell
are
out
gonna
of
get a
here.
wall built around y'all for not liking white gravy.
I just
White gravy.
like brown gravy on my mashed potatoes though. It's just
Yes,
something about it.
sir.
My wife too, she likes the brown gravy on the mashed potatoes. I do too. I don't like white gravy on my mashed potatoes, but I like
That
white
would be
gravy on
weird.
chicken
White
strips.
gravy on white potatoes.
I don't like that, but for the chicken strips, you want the gravy.
See, I don't know. Chicken strips, I'm not too sure. With white gravy.
I'm
What
a
do you-
honey
what do you
mustard.
eat your chicken
I guess-
strips with?
Yeah, you got that
I guess
right.
I'm spoiled with Chick-fil-A, that's why, and raising cane.
Slim
I
chicken.
actually just had that.
Different sauces.
Yeah.
I actually just had Raisin Canes, and it was scrumdiddly.
man.
Oh,
I've not had canes in forever.
blow into the camera, Uber Hulk, so I can taste it.
I've never had cane.
down
We
and
just
Blow
got
into
one.
the camera.
reach down it.
Thank God it ain't that year yet where that technology.
Man, I love me some Raising Canes and Chick-fil-A.
I've
Yeah,
never,
well,
never had cane.
Which one
Never had canes?
would you rather have?
We tried one
We
day.
got a cane. We
have,
got a new one.
Or Zaxby's? Canes or Zaxby's?
Zaxby's is overpriced. I don't see what the big deal is.
I don't know what that is.
Zaxby's is basically
It's basically
a
canes.
high-end chicken place that is like $13 for 5 chicken strips.
Oh
I ain't buying that.
no. If
Yeah,
you're gonna
gravy,
do
though?
something like that, there's a place in Texas called Babe's Chicken, and you get all the sides and everything. It's like endless sides, and you get the choice of either chicken tenders or like a couple of more things. So yeah, I would definitely choose that if I was going more high
I'm
class.
gonna leave and come back and see if I can hear.
Yeah, but this isn't high class. It's a fast food joint, but they charge.
A
Like-
lot.
Yeah, well, I mean, Zaxby's.
Ask Dondi.
Yeah, Zaxby's was here before Canes was. So on our side, it's like Canes is a new place for us. So yeah, I mean Zaxby's is expensive though. I mean,
I bet you like gonna like it better.
Gee, I'd rather go buy groceries than go to Zaxby's.
Hey, whenever Kevin gets back on, let's pretend like the reason that he left is because I got on.
No,
Hey, everybody be on it.
That's complicated.
he said he couldn't hear you, so he was gonna jump out and come back in.
Yeah.
Can you hear him now? Talk, Uber.
Hey, Vin, can you?
I can hear him now.
Here. So there we go.
Kevin, I want to talk to you about.
Dang prepaid phone.
You found the only one that's left in existence. That prepaid phone.
Yeah, I haven't seen any big ones anymore.
Yeah. I mean, you show that to some people, like the younger kids, they won't know what it is anymore.
What?
The
phone. That's all, folks.
Yeah, pay
Hey,
phone.
don't be making fun of Dondi, man. I stutter too, all right? I will mess with your mind.
There you go. What's that?
Charbroil. Charbroiler. I think we have that somewhere around here.
This is my barbecue pit.
Oh, cool.
I thought it was a restaurant. I'm all
Whoa. Is it hot?
Insert off my barbecue pit.
Is it hot?
You got coupons for
George Foreman that I got.
I'm gonna bring it.
Okay, so did everybody? Okay, everybody knows that I'm not into the newer stuff. Did anybody watch Kevin's last video that he put up?
Mandalorian.
The one about
Force Friday.
let's see here. Yeah. Has anybody seen the joke that I put on there?
It was real mean.
Oh, shut up, Kevin. It was actually a Force Friday joke because of what happened to me today. I was actually at the North Dallas Toy Show, and I saw somebody scalping those figures for like $75, $80, and I was like, "Oh, this is too funny." So I can put the joke. Okay, a horse walks into a bar. The bartender says, "Why the long face?" The horse looks at the bartender and goes, "Man, I have been to 5 different Targets looking for these stupid Force Friday figures. I can't find them anywhere." The bartender says, "Oh yeah, I wiped out 5 different places. PM me for the information, and I'll tell you the process." The horse burned down the bar.
That's funny.
You told the scalper that joke? Did you tell the scalper that joke?
Oh yeah, you know me. I do not hesitate to screw with people. Yeah,
it's messed up. They're already selling them for that price. You know,
it's crazy when they sell them for that price and they're still like available retail.
Well, that's like me
at
today.
least wait a few months.
That's like me today. I was at the flea market, right? And there was this young kid who had Star Wars, shirts and everything on, like socks. He was so big into Star Wars, he had Star Wars socks on. And I was talking to somebody, and I saw him carrying around that Ray Speeder that I was telling you about, Sandman, the Black Series.
Yeah. For 16 at Aldi.
Right? I go, "Hey, man, where'd you get that from?" He goes, "Oh, the vendor down the way." And this guy, I always know his prices is way off. Remember the guy in that one video I told you his prices are way off?
Mm-hmm.
And I go, "How much you pay for it?" He goes, $30. And I was like, you could get it for Ollie's for $15. And he wouldn't believe me. He goes, "Nuh-uh, I ain't seen it at Ollie's." I'm like, "Okay, well, have it your way." We paid $30 for that damn thing when you can get it at $16 at Ollie's. That's stupid.
It's the fedora. People do not trust the fedora, man. I'm telling you.
They think you're gonna whack them.
Wait on
There's
strikes.
the guy wearing the horror movie mask.
That's the guy I'm asking for directions from.
He's got the right advice, bro. I take his word for it.
Be like,
He knows a thing or two.
I have the guy who didn't sell me the last figure. I wear his face. That's funny.
That's pretty good. That should be a good gimmick for him.
Yeah, like
Tell me your figure, I'll wear your face.
like, you're a scalper. Don't mess with me because this is the last one who scalped me.
He tried to scalp me, and I still got his pig.
He tried to scalp me.
Yeah. Well, that was that's like the time he was telling me about the zombie walk. We were laughing our ass off in that stream, me and Uber. Remember that?
Oh, dude, that was a blast, man. Yeah, because everybody thought that I was the big boss at the end of it, man. And oh, dude, it was an entire blast, dude. There was a crap ton of people there, and it was basically zombie capture the flag, and yeah. And I bet y'all didn't know that a big man could run, did you?
Go to sleep, Dorothy.
My running days is long behind me.
I don't run anymore. I just jump in my truck.
Just walking is what I consider running now.
Hey, Louis, we have officers we work with at Kiowa, and and there was a guy who came to one of the gates, and the officer was standing there talking to one of our guards, and somebody pulled up, and he goes, "Hey, can you put your seatbelt on for me?" The officer told us the person driving, and he didn't listen. He just drove off, right? And when he got around the curve to turn, he goes, "Fuck you," and flipped him off. They said the officer jumped in his vehicle so quick it made everybody's head spin. Gave the guy 10 tickets.
You're trying to be nice, and then the guy wanted to be a dick.
I was like, man, 10 tickets. He said he found every single thing that was wrong with that vehicle and gave him a ticket on it.
Dude, and you know what's crazy? What you can actually write for? We don't write for everything if you actually think about it. People are amazed. We're like, oh, here you go.
There's multiple ways to write it. You can write no driver's license, or you can write failure
Go
to
to display.
driver's license. And you can get it because he has a driver's license. He didn't display it or insurance card. And then
it's
I would
all legal.
impound it. If they're being a dick, I would impound right away. That's what people get pissed off when you impound their shit too. On top of it.
Yeah. I thought that was funny because the guy, he's the nicest guy you can meet, and this guy just pissed him off.
And that's how it is most of the time. A lot of guys are just go, we don't want to start a whole bunch of crap for nothing. We just want to get paid and go home, to be honest.
That's one of the hardest jobs out there, and I salute you for doing it.
Yeah, wish I would have found something better.
It's never over. It's never too late to get more education.
Start something else, yeah.
Do something different.
Well, you're a contest to that. EMS
right in the middle of it, yeah.
Yeah.
Did anybody else just hear Dondi call Kevin old?
I think we're all women in here. I don't think there's no young chickens here.
I'm old.
I'm old. I keep popping my back. I keep doing this, and my neck keeps going. Freaking.
Wake up in the morning, you're like, oh shit, that's another day.
Yeah. I'm gonna wake up in the morning like a hangover. Why do we go so long?
Like, damn, I thought it's Monday. I thought it was Sunday still.
Hey, the cool thing about this is now we all have a way to stream when possible, and it works out pretty well.
Yeah,
and I like it.
Yeah,
I'm off all next week till Thursday. Thursday is when I roll out to go to Houston. So
yeah, we need to start doing this regularly again, like we used to. Every other, every Saturday or something like that, and just get together and just talk like this and hang out and
that'd be cool. Every other weekend.
We'll televise the revolution until they shut us down. All
right, just because we say the word toy. There goes, this video's done.
Like, you said toy. That's a bad word here.
That's it. We're putting a big old white sign in your yard.
They're like, bad Louis.
Registered sex offender.
You said toy on YouTube. Now you're going to jail, son.
There's gonna be a bunch of demented kids watching my videos. You know what I'm saying? Yes.
Mommy, where's this guy in the mask?
Yeah. He scares me.
Why is he wearing that guy's face?
One of us. One of us. One of us.
Be like, definitely be like, oh shit. What the hell you watching, son?
It puts the figure in the basket, or else it gets the hose again.
Who posted that? Did one of y'all post that? I seen that on one of our groups.
I don't know.
Was it-
I don't know what that was.
It was like a Buffalo Bill
Oh yeah,
play set.
that they're going around. It's like a play set.
Put the lotion on the skin, the figures all down in the little hole.
Yeah. Somebody should do that, like a Joe Dirt version of it. Remember Joe Dirt?
Oh man, I wish Joe Dirt 2 was pretty good. It crapped out.
Yeah,
Or
one of my friends was all about that Joe Dirt 2, and he's like, "Shit, man, it sucked."
Yeah.
Are we really getting onto the conversation of crappy sequels to movies?
Hey, we could. What's the worst, crappiest movie everybody's ever seen?
Evan watched one this week.
Yeah, I promise you, if you watch the one I watched, it will be your worst movie ever. Also,
Which movie was that, Kevin?
It's called Night of the Were-Rooster. And instead of a werewolf, he becomes a big rooster man. Like it's a horror movie.
You talking about? What is it? He's like Chicken Boo.
But it's not so much the were-rooster. I mean, that's awful. But the acting is the worst you'll ever see.
Hey,
It was
not a
terrible.
man. He's a chicken. Boo.
And there was this girl in the movie that was kind of large-chested, and man, she just kept pointing it out, but it was terrible acting, and she just keeps bringing it up the whole movie. It was terrible.
She keeps bringing up that she has large breasts, or
Yeah, every little pun that she could think of about him.
I wonder if the rare rooster got between them and was like pluck, 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 or pick,
You
pick,
gotta
pick,
see,
or
and then she gets like melted with some kind of, I don't know if it's like toxic waste melter. It's worse than like the Toxic Avenger movies of the 90s.
Those are pretty bad.
She gets melted, but the silicone was still there, right?
Yeah, that was the only thing that survived it.
There was a movie that me and Louis, my best friend, when he was alive, watched. And for some reason, there was the beginning of the movie. There was a girl sitting at a bar, and the camera pans down where she's sitting at, and you see a face down there. And as soon as I saw that, I shut the movie off. I was like, "What the fuck?"
There is a horror movie where the girl's privates have teeth. Like it's a monster on its own.
I know which one you're talking about.
Is it called Teeth or something?
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah, it's called Teeth.
That was pretty terrible too.
That's
But not
the
as terrible as the
VHS.
Were-Rooster.
That Teeth movie is the VHS that Kevin wasn't allowed to return to the video store because he broke it because he kept rewinding it so many times.
Yeah, it reminded me of an ex. I was like,
There's a movie, and I'm not sure what it's called. It's got let's see here. It's a movie about a dead rock star who like comes back to life and becomes like a supernatural bad guy and everything. And it's got let's see here. It's got
Queen of the
Gene
Band.
Simmons and Ozzy Osbourne in it, and that is the best worst B movie I've ever seen. I think it's called like Trick or Treat or something, or something like that. But it was the best worst B movie I have ever seen. It was so bad that it was good.
awfully good.
Yes, yeah, and of course, you know, I don't really like the creepy stuff, so. Oh man! So what all have y'all discussed on this live chat?
What we discussed. That's what I'm asking. What haven't we talked about? I think we talked about everything plus the kitchen sink.
Okay, so who would win in a fight? Mutated breakfast burrito or mutated chimichanga?
Chimichanga.
You said that you talked about everything. That's
Never been a chimichangas.
Well, is it chimichanga a Mexican chimichanga? What kind of chimichanga is it?
Hey man, hey. That's right.
The breakfast sandwich is like from a white restaurant. It has white gravy.
It's 12 now, right?
That's
Oh, God.
that'd be what? That'd be fat. That'd be the food wars for sure, right, Kev?
Yeah, racist foods. Yeah,
Food
like my food fighters.
fighters, yeah, for real.
General Taco.
First, Dondi starts talking about brown gravy, and then it goes all racist. So,
I like turkey gravy. The turkey gravy's good too.
no, I forgot to start on gravy again. Sorry, guys.
Thanksgiving.
Gravy
Food fighter.
Need a gravy train.
He's not sitting there drinking gravy while he's talking about gravy.
I deserve to have bad blood sugar if I'm drinking gravy at this point.
Unicron was funded finally.
Oh, was it?
Unicron, it was finally funded.
Oh, they did.
They
Yeah,
finally-
Ryan put it up on Plastic Cannibals.
They're
8,000
offering a digital comic book, right? To get people to join. They're like, oh, here, have your digital comic book.
Way to change the subject.
Well, I think Nathan said that they had a lot of third-party sellers too, and they were only taking like maybe $150 to $200 deposits for it. So maybe that's how they were able to back it.
That thing will be just like the barge. It'll be like freaking scalped like 2 times what it really originally cost.
I'm a Star Wars fan, but I'm not a big one. I don't have everything, but the Barge is one of those that I wish I would have known ahead of time, and I would have jumped on that.
Really?
I think it's phenomenal.
For $700?
Yeah, I mean, you could resold it for good money if you didn't like it or didn't want to keep it.
Well, it's like if you walk into yard sale and actually find the aircraft carrier for GI Joe.
Oh yeah,
The USS flag.
the flag.
The flag,
Yeah, the flag.
you have some money then.
You
But
talking
that,
about 3, 4, like $5,000?
Yeah. So I have a friend who actually did that. He's in Beaufort, South Carolina. He was at a yard sale, and an old woman had it in the box still, and he picked it up. Yes.
What'd she sell it to him for?
He said he got it for like under $100.
Oh my god!
I wish you would have just said like $20. Yeah, that would have been awesome.
Make the story good.
He said he
It's
really,
already awesome that he got it for what he is.
yeah, because he said what happened is they bought it for
He
his
paid
son.
more for that for it in the 80s and 90s, whatever.
He said that the lady bought it for her son. Didn't let him play for it with it. He just put it up, and it just sat in a box for years.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Terrible parenting.
And the son didn't realize he had gold.
Yeah. They probably like anything else. They probably don't care. You know, like you see, like Tattoo found all those He-Man at Goodwill. Somebody gave that shit away. You know.
You don't
Okay.
it has to be that pissed off parent. They're like, "Come get your stuff." And
Yeah, but the word is getting out. You got to understand, social media has been a double-edged sword for collectors.
Oh yeah.
The word is getting out that there is money in toys now.
Oh yeah, that
Look at what happened with Goodwill. It went
Right.
from you can go in the store and find all kind of shit to nothing now because they're figured out that they're losing money.
they sell it online now.
Yeah.
Yeah, between toy tubers, the toys that made us on Netflix,
Mhm.
Funko's popularity. I mean,
The one that really did it was that guy on Discovery. What was his name?
oh yeah, the
Toy
toy
Hunter.
Toy Hunter. Was it Toy
Yeah,
Hunter?
that show was awesome, dude. He would always lowball everybody that he was buying.
Because
And then he'd have
Buying
somebody who was
resale.
willing to pay what it was worth, and they were so stupid. And they were like,
yeah.
"We'll
Omar.
give you $70,000 cash." Okay.
Yeah,
It'll make
Omar
like 200.
actually contacted that guy and asked him to come look at his room. And the guy said, "No, I'm not coming because you only have the modern stuff. I don't want to come look at your collection."
I wouldn't either.
Yes, I love it.
You know where the money's at. The modern collection is mass produced, while the vintage stuff, everybody played with it, destroyed it, so there's only so many left.
He got all pissed off because the guy refused to come look at his shit. I was like, obviously he's not going to because he can't make no money off of it.
Yeah. He's like, I'll probably just not even break even because they'll have to waste the gas to drive down there.
I really love this figure, by the way.
Is
I
it
know
a
I
3
keep going with
3/4?
it.
You know they're gonna do a wedge like this, Kevin.
They're gonna do a wedge.
Do wedge with this
Oh, the character, yeah.
head
The
sculpt
character.
on it.
When is that coming?
Next spring.
Man.
That's the same way that there's finally gonna be a 6-inch Count Dooku.
How do y'all feel about it? Oh yeah, I saw that Count Dooku. That looks good.
Mm-hmm.
How do y'all
Has
feel about
anybody-
those Disney 5-inch figures?
Oh, they look bad, dude.
They look like
Think of the day.
Disney kid stuff. Like,
Yeah, kids are not gonna want that.
Kids don't even want the toys we get now.
they don't. I don't think they look bad. They don't look like anything a collector would want. They look like they're for kids. Like they have that kind of princess.
Like the Marvel
look to
Legends
it,
that
like it goes
Hasbro
in-
makes.
Like they'll fit into a princess Disney movie.
Yeah. Like the Marvel characters that Hasbro makes, the basics.
Yeah.
The 4-inch or the
Equivalent to that. They knew children didn't want 3 3/4 inch.
Yeah.
Not base kids.
Poor David. David was like destroyed.
Yeah, he's not happy.
Well,
He's
now,
got an empty spot on his wall, his Kenner wall.
well, he can get all this stuff at the Ollie's if he has those close because they're actually bought all those for 3/4 inches. At
Well,
Yeah,
his
he
problem
has
is he
the
wants the
ones
new
that-
movies to get 3
He
3/4.
wants-
It's not going to now.
He wants Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're not gonna be making those.
They're not doing
It's
this.
just out of luck.
Because they're not selling. That's why Walmart's getting rid of all that stuff because none of it's selling.
Star Wars isn't selling.
David's gonna have
Because
to be
it's for older people.
Yeah, because the Walmart where I work, where my wife works at, they don't even have Star Wars on the shelf at all.
Dang.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
did away with ours too. There's nothing there.
Yep.
Except for a new display for these new Black Series, but it's not even in the toy section. They put it like in the alleyway there, the hallway or whatever. Like
Hey,
the walkway.
I have a question about hunting, like hunting at a store. How do y'all hunt? Because I don't think I've put out the video yet, but the way, or maybe I did put it out today.
Okay, wait.
Anyways, hunting, like do y'all hunt like under the shelves, behind the packages, behind like the baby shit. Like I don't know what else to put. Like any big items. Do you look behind the shelves when you're looking for something? Because that's what I do, and I usually find some stuff hidden all the time.
Tattoo.
I've seen people do videos and like they kind of bring light to how people stash it and put it on layaway.
Yeah.
And I used to, but not really as much as I should anymore. I kind of when I'm like hunting myself versus trying to film, it changes everything for me because I don't have any help.
Yeah, I don't film it. That's what I do off camera. I look crazy, but that's what I do.
Well, yeah, but Kevin goes at 3:00 in the morning when nobody else is there, and he's got full run of the place. So I mean, yeah.
Well, and that's another question, guys. Is y'all's Walmart's closing anywhere in y'all's area? Because the one I went to, I just put a video out today, and that Walmart's closing at 1 now. It used to be 24.
We have a couple that close at midnight here. But for the most part, they're all 24. So we have 2 that do that. I guess it depends on the location and the size. I don't know.
Did anybody see the new Spider-Man Far From Home Blu-ray yet?
I've seen it in theaters.
Okay, there's actually a deleted scene that this entire group would love.
I haven't seen it yet, so don't spoil anything.
What, the one when they're on the plane and they fall asleep together?
No. Have you seen the deleted scene, Sandman?
I've seen some. I've seen one where him and Mary Jane fell on the plane together. They fell asleep.
I think I've seen them all.
No, it's got to do with action figures, and yeah. But as soon as I saw that, I was like, "Holy crap! Spider-Man's as big of a nerd as all of us are."
Well, he was in they were putting out together Legos in the first one, so
Yeah,
Death Star.
they look at Death Star. Yeah.
I'm talking vintage stuff.
Whoa.
Yeah, so go watch the deleted scenes on the new Spider-Man movie, and you'll be like, "Dude, what are you doing?" Just it's that good of a scene. Yeah. Dang it! I can't believe none of you
I wonder if he's really like that in real life.
If you buy the extended whatever that is copy, like digital copy on like Amazon, it comes with like freaking almost an hour of extra features.
Yeah, a
And I
feature.
left it on and let it go and go and go.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I watched it all, but it went forever with all kinds of like joking scenes and yeah, it was good.
Director commentary and
All kinds
the
of little
making
clips.
of. Yeah,
It just never ends.
there's a lot of content on there.
What do you think that they're gonna, since they made a deal? You think he's gonna end up in the Venom movies?
Who?
Spider-Man.
I think what's gonna happen is Sony's gonna let them do this third one and then pull it out from under Marvel again and see how much money Marvel's willing to dish out, or Disney, not Marvel, and see if they're willing to dish out a lot of money. If they're not,
There was the talks that Sony asked $15 billion for the rights of Spider-Man, and Disney was like, "Hell no."
but to be honest, I think if they paid them that much, they'll probably make it back in maybe 5-6 years.
Yeah, but I mean, they only gave $4 billion for everything in Star Wars. You had $15 billion for one character,
and all the villains.
I think it's a publicity stunt.
I think Sony's gonna screw up one way or another, and they're gonna fall flat on their face.
Yeah.
Sony needs Disney more than Disney needs Sony.
They'll survive.
Sony's gonna start saying anti-Semitic stuff about Stan Lee, and the deal's gonna be on. So,
So speaking of, what do y'all think about that Stan Lee figure?
Oh man, that thing's sweet.
Yeah.
Gandhi's already got it.
The Stan Lee shield.
Yeah, I already pre-ordered mine.
don't get me started on freaking pre-orders, okay? I pre-ordered the new Nightmare Before Christmas stuff, and they said that it was supposed to be here in September. Well, yeah, first it was August, and then it was September, and now it's freaking October, and I still don't have the crap. So, yeah.
Diamond
Give me started on pre-orders, man.
The Diamond Select ones?
Yes.
The new wave of Diamond Select?
Who'd you
Yes, the
pre-order?
new.
Do they say who's in that wave? What characters they're doing?
Oh yeah. It's the vampires, and there's a scene.
They were like they were a band or something.
No. Those aren't coming out till next year.
A band, yeah.
The band's not coming out till next year. So, yeah.
What's the set piece for this wave?
The set piece for this one is the guillotine.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's the one where hold on, I gotta rewind. Okay, the Build-A-Figure for this one is the guillotine. Whenever the children are singing in the song "Making Christmas," yeah, that's the guillotine that they're supposed to be putting out. If the daggum figure ever freaking comes out, those so and so's sons of bitch. How y'all guys doing?
Who'd you pre-order it from?
Boy Wiz. Yeah.
Toy Wiz. Maybe that's the problem. Yeah. Toy Wiz.
Well, I tried to get in contact with the guy from Diamond Select and haven't heard back from him at all. It's been 3 days. Yeah. Luckily, I got my hands on a NECA Mr. Hyde the other day for my birthday, which was pretty epic. So yeah.
Happy birthday.
Well, thank you, Sam, man. Glad to see you didn't sleep through it.
You what?
I think we're almost about to have actually Toy Hunter sleeping this time.
Yeah.
I haven't slept in
all day.
hours.
He needs rest.
That I think that was your best stream that Tattoo did, because everybody was like just having fun hearing you sleep in it.
I can't believe how long you went on.
He left
Immediately after
left me with that guy.
Judson was having a blast over it.
It was crazy, man.
Yeah, I'm surprised Justin.
You guys were taking betting odds or something, like how long it would take for me to pass out or something.
I think I was like kind of so exhausted too, and that guy was just talking
I was
crazy
like,
stuff. Like,
I was like,
I'll eat those kids. And I was like, whoa. I was tripping, man. And I'd look over at you snoozing, and I'd look back at him, and he'd say something about kids. I'm like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah, watching that replay, it's funny as hell. You're like, how long are they gonna be going on with the stream? Damn, it's passed out. Fast forward through it, you still see Sam is sleeping. How long did you go on that thing? It was like what, 4 or 5 hours?
Yeah, I think one of them went 4
as
or 5
long
hours.
as AF, as they say.
As long as that's
Ain't nobody wants to jump into a 5-hour stream later. Jesus Christ, what they do? Like have dinner, went to work.
Justin must be taking some new medicine or something. He can stay. He can go to bed now.
Watch us all go to sleep. And those like
you can see a stream of the guys this morning.
like
Go to bed around 2 a.m.
20th hour of the LEG stream.
The sleep stream.
The sleep stream.
Like,
I seen a guy.
we
It
sleep.
is, Gandhi.
Huh?
There was a guy that streamed for 1 week straight, and he did everything in virtual reality, including go to the bathroom.
How do you do that?
Oh yeah.
He kept a VR thing on for a week straight and streamed it.
Wow.
I can only imagine how many dingleberries that guy had.
Right.
How many messed up wipes?
Dude, it couldn't have
He missed the toilet.
He stayed a week straight in virtual reality.
That nerd, he probably didn't get nothing out of it.
Your head. Be like, man, I'm really back. Am I still in virtual reality?
He slept in VR. Like when he went to bed, like you get 2 views. You get the real world view showing him on his couch, and then you get the view of what he's seeing from his point of view. Like he went to a virtual bedroom and fell asleep in the virtual space.
What?
And streamed it, yeah. You can look it up. It's on YouTube.
Wow. Well, it's like those videos where people's like, I spent a week in a bathtub. What happens?
You turned super pruny.
The water bill went through the roof.
It's like
that's just made for views, you know, like
the kids from Nightmare, the ones that got Santa Claus with their bathtub.
There's this one where she goes, I stayed in a bath for 3 weeks. What happens?
You stop smelling good after a while. Your water turns yellow.
It's green. I'm getting green.
You have bacteria growing in there.
Kevin's done something similar to that. He stayed at work an entire week and all I got was a new house for it. So,
Yeah. He did what he had to do. Well,
Hey,
you guys don't know that the people that were closing on him like upped the amount without telling them.
What happened?
When he was closing the new house at the beginning of this year.
Yeah.
They had given him one amount, and him and his wife had that in the bank, and then they like doubled it on them. And they had like 2 weeks to come up with it, or they were going to lose the house. You guys ate a lot of ramen through all that, I'm sure.
I wish. Ramen.
You didn't have ramen. He's like, I wish.
We ate bread and water. What are you talking about?
I think ramen is beneath bread and water.
Gotta be. Bread can be expensive.
Have you ever seen the meme where it's like a semi truck carrying ramen turned over on the highway, and like losses are totaling like $15?
The ramen truck.
Yeah.
Is anybody watching us? Or are we just on here by ourselves?
Just us five. We're watching each other.
3 of y'all watching. It says 3 people, but I don't know.
It's just us.
Turn your phones off.
I'm on my phone.
One of them should pop off because my PS3 just shut off.
You're right. When I accepted that link, and went through my cell phone, it says you're trying an experimental something stream with. It tells you it's experimental, and it worked. It accepted everything.
Uh-oh. Do we freeze? I think we freeze.
Who?
What happened?
Me?
There we go.
What?
There we go. You're back. You called the program, and it froze there for a moment. So what were you saying about the phone?
I don't remember.
You
It wasn't important.
It was experimental.
said something about it being experimental.
Yeah, the whatever this is, StreamYard says.
Oh,
you're
there's that
using an
big,
experimental
what's his name?
stream.
Reinhardt.
Whoa, bro, you're not gonna open him?
No, I was gonna open it on video. I haven't had a chance to do it. I'm gonna try to do a
Dang,
couple.
you bastard.
I'm always slacking when it comes down to making videos.
Whatever, bro. You've been
Yeah.
pumping them out.
But you're
But
not
that's
doing
because
any
it's like
hunts
3 or
anymore,
4
right?
months worth of videos that were just sitting there.
I'm lucky if I get content once a week.
Yeah,
But you're not hitting
I
you're
have.
not doing a hunt portion,
I'm
right?
actually doing
What's
my videos and Kevo's, and I haven't done either one.
What'd you say?
Kevo needs to learn to edit and upload. I don't agree with you having to do it.
Yeah. What'd
It's
you
too
say?
easy.
TTH?
Oh, I was saying you're not doing as many hunts anymore. It's mostly review.
Yeah. Well, money's tight.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But you can do hunts and not spend a penny, man.
I've tried to do that, but people are like, they're not interested. They want you to have some type of haul or something.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
I'll still do that because I like showing off what our areas have compared to other areas because some areas are different.
Yeah.
Like I find a lot of good stuff in my area because a lot of my stuff doesn't sell.
Speech Fairy says good night, toy friends. You getting ready?
He's been watching this madness all this time.
And I didn't know.
Good
Fairy, thanks for watching.
Good night.
He's a trooper.
Blame Canada.
Playing Canada.
It would be really cool to go up there to Niagara Falls.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Justin, you think we're actually going to get any rain tomorrow or what?
I don't know. It's been raining in my area like crazy, and that's because we don't get no water. It's all desert.
So when are y'all gonna do a collab? You and Blooker and Uberhawk.
To me,
Yeah, y'all three.
I've thought about it. Like when I go to Houston, but I take the back roads. I've thought about coming back from when I come back from Houston through Dallas, through the Dallas area.
What are you doing in
But-
Houston? Do you have family visiting? Or?
Yeah, my pops lives up there, and then pretty much my best friend. You know, we've known each other since 6th grade, and he's like my brother. So I'm gonna go stay with him and visit with him.
That's cool.
I tell you, me and you need to meet up at freaking Retro Madness, man.
Man, I want to go to Retro Madness.
How was that, Uberhawk, the 5-year anniversary?
Did you go to that?
I didn't go. I was at the North Dallas Toy Show.
Son,
Yeah, I didn't even know that it was going on until Craig, not another retro channel, messaged me and he was like, "Hey, dude, where are you?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm in I'm at the North Dallas Toy Show." But I actually got to do something cool at the North Dallas Toy Show. On a past stream, I got to talk about Jaden, the guy who ripped me off all those years ago with all that stuff that I brought him, and he only gave me like a really small amount. Well, I ran into him today, and he walked right up to me, and I was like, "Dude, we got to talk." And we reconciled all of our differences, and we're cool with each other now. So, yeah. So I'm kind of glad that I didn't go to the Retro Madness 5-year thing because that was actually more important. You know what I'm saying?
burying the hatchet with your old friend.
Yeah, forgiveness is a good thing.
Yeah.
Forgiveness
And
is weakness, Uberhawk. Forgiveness is weakness.
I'm gonna take that anger
Boy,
to my
dude.
grave. I'll never.
There was a YouTube channel called Toy Beefs. Did any of you ever see that?
Uh-uh.
It
Oh,
was
I've heard
someone
of it.
that
Yeah,
was
I've heard
doing
of
a channel about different toy hunters that didn't like each other on the groups,
Yeah.
and they would document the toy beef.
was like
Screenshots of fights
beef.
and stuff.
Yeah, it
Wait
was
a minute.
mostly Josh Pinch, of course, was toy beefed with everybody. Like the
Everybody.
more popular he became, the more beefs against Josh. You know.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Or what was that? That Asian guy?
Yes.
SourCal.
Boy.
SoCal
Wait a
Collective.
second.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Didn't this group disband for a little while because there was beef between a couple of y'all? I don't want to hear this stuff about oh yeah, there was beef over here and beef over there. There has been beef with every single one of you guys, man. I
Since
made a
nobody's
video.
watching, Kevin. Since
me.
I actually made a video of me doing a live stream just to laughing because I thought that all of you guys were being hilarious with all of your trash talking that all of y'all were doing. So, yeah. Boy, I really made everybody quiet, didn't I?
Speaking of that,
Man, there's a bunch of streams I had to like delete because of Rennie and what's the other one? Elite Legend. They start getting nasty towards people. I'm like, man, you know, like I like to stay neutral. If you know, some people have problems with some of these guys. I didn't have a problem with some of them.
Yeah.
So I didn't really want the stream to be like, but they would start trashing them. I'd have to delete everything.
Hey, I was gonna ask you about Elite Legend. I talked to that nerdy family.
Yeah, listen to me. He went right back to toys.
He hasn't heard about him.
I talked to him a few days ago.
We did actually hear from Hector finally.
Yeah, I just talked to him recently.
Yeah, because I know that nerdy family hit me up on Instagram and he was asking if I had talked to
him. He says he's not even sure if he's gonna come back. He might.
He's been focusing on his health, his job,
the new move, the kid.
Like he's been working out like crazy.
All the right things.
Yeah, all that stuff. The stuff we're not doing.
Meth habit now.
He's doing all that other stuff. There's no time for YouTube. He even goes to bed at a decent hour regularly.
Yeah. He says that he's not sure if he will come back or not.
Yeah.
What
do you say?
Was him?
What did he say?
He's still buying Legends and all that.
Him and Judd was the one who was beefing a lot.
Yeah, I mean, Judson will beef with anybody over anything. No.
Yeah, when he started talking about like the politics shit, you know, that's what tipped it off.
And you don't talk about politics, religion, or toy lines.
Yeah,
Judson will beef with anybody over anything. Like,
yeah.
If you put your YouTube video in Plastic Cannibals,
yeah,
you see what he said about Plastic Cannibals? This has become something for YouTubers just dumping their videos on us.
That's funny.
This looks like. Oh, sorry. This stream looks like a really crappy version of the Brady Bunch theme song. I just had to get that out there.
The Brady Bunch. The Brady
Bunch. I'm giving Uber a noogie.
There's a story of a guy named Dondi.
Here we go. Hi, now everybody's gone.
Marsha.
Like,
wait, hold on.
Everybody else is gone now, so I'm leaving. Bye.
Well, wait, hold on. Ow, my nose.
Yeah, I mean, this program's pretty cool. I like it. So I'm probably using this a lot.
Louis, did you see where Judson jumped on top of me for saying that Terminator toys existed in the 80s? On that comment on your video about the NECA one you bought?
Is it on YouTube or is it on?
Yeah, on YouTube on your video.
Hey, check it.
Check this comment out, bro.
Try to stay out of beef, guys.
Read it out loud. This is a toy beef.
We need to start some beef.
I try to be neutral.
Be like epic beefers of the toy community. You ever seen that epic rap battle?
Well, Kevin and I have one that we could tell y'all about since nobody's watching.
Yeah, we're
go back and watch
Kevin.
Yeah, they'll go 2 hours. 2.5 hours.
The chicken fried steak toy beef.
Yeah, that was pretty bad beef.
You got to deal with it.
I had a beef with some guy. Did he kind of pull you into it also, right? A little
bit?
No,
I don't know.
All three of us.
I saw that. It was like, damn. He's like, I want my toys now.
It got bad, bro. It got bad.
Yeah, I remember that. He goes,
he lost his mind is what
I want my toys now.
He probably had a lot going on.
He got hateful, man, big time.
To the fact where I don't even him on anymore.
You find it yet, Louis?
Yeah, I found it.
Read it out loud to these boys.
Let's see, where am I at?
My original comment.
Yeah, your original comments. I feel sorry for any guy who grew up in the 80s and 90s, didn't have Kenner Terminator fix. They were dope AF.
Right. You understand what I was trying to say right there, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Like if you didn't grow up in the 80s and 90s and didn't have those figs,
I feel sorry if you did grow up then and you didn't have them because they were so awesome. Now tell me they were this.
Oh, NASCAR man's on. What's up, NASCAR man?
Send him a link, dude. That's crazy.
Huh?
I'm a chicken hawk hunting for a chicken.
So hey, Kevin, and if all that stuff goes down on YouTube, are you gonna have to start calling yourself the tattooed hunter? You know, because you can't say toy. Yeah.
I'm gonna buy.
I would be creeped out if you got yourself the tattooed hunter. I feel like you cut off my tattoos.
I'm gonna actually vlog about being a
fresh tattoo that I just carved off of somebody's back.
He's like, I'm gonna stretch it out.
Hi, y'all. I'm the crocodile tattoo hunter.
Crocodile.
It'd be worse. He could be called the tattooed figure hunter and just sound like a straight up creeper.
Yes, he could be called the tattooed figure hunter and just sound like a straight up pedophile. So.
Hi, Lord. How are you, brother? Hello, everyone.
Time Lord.
Who is it?
Don Thomas, the Time Lord.
Ah, Don Thomas. Time Lord.
Hello, Uber Hulk. How are you, brother? Hello, everybody.
What's up?
What up?
Uh-oh. Oh, shit.
Oh, crap. That's Kevin's not happy face.
He fell off the couch.
Kevin did fall off the couch.
I've been on the floor. Look at my eyes, man. I can't even hardly open them.
You look like you're hot, Kevin.
You know, the older you get, the more your nose starts looking like a penis.
Take your medicine before it gets open.
Where is it?
Kevin's like, yeah, man, check out the live stream.
I wish I could have ice cream. My blood sugar's too damn high. I want some ice cream.
Oh, ice cream.
Kevin starts getting hot.
Hey, Uber, what's on TV in the background?
Live PD.
Live PD.
Uh-oh.
Live PD. My wife loves that show, man.
Shit's crazy though.
I love when they pull someone over and they're like,
live PD every day.
No, it's not.
I love when they pull people over and it's like, so whose car is it? It's my uncle's car. Where's your
And they never had their dang driver's license.
I'm actually suspended right now, but
the cars are registered.
got the license. I was gonna go pick her up in my uncle's car. And they're like, who's it insured through? I don't know. It's my uncle's car. I don't know who's insured through.
Funniest thing.
And whose gun is that underneath the seat?
And they're like, how many times have you been suspended? This is my third time, my third strike.
Yeah.
Where were you headed anyway? I was going to my little girl's birthday party. Like the stories be so whack on there.
Most of the time, they don't have a driver's license. They don't have insurance.
Right. Like
somebody else's car.
They don't even know whose car it is. It's like, I don't know. It's not. I was just driving it.
It's the Tattoo 200's car. He let me borrow it.
7, 3.
Can you see that?
Oh,
Thundercat.
Oh, that's cool.
Vintage 1986 Thundercats.
250 duelers.
They want $250 for that?
Yeah.
Wow.
That to me is overpriced. I don't know about y'all.
Good luck.
The stuff in the green bag is cilantro. Yeah, that's it.
I'm gonna put it on my sandwich.
Hey, Louis, let's reenact a live PD thing. You be the cop.
Okay.
You pull over Uber Hulk.
Oh, God.
That's a toy hunter. Tattoo Toy Hunter is who he's making his alibi. You got this. And Dondi is like the second responding officer. And I'm the TV host, dude.
We're screwed, Louis. We're
All
going
right, we'll go live to the scene where a masked, ginormous man of a person is pulled over,
Hey,
driving a dump truck.
having a dump truck?
We're gonna go to the first responding officer, Lewis.
What am I supposed to do?
You're supposed to pull him over.
Pull him over.
Oh, woo! I don't know. Woo! Pull over, man.
I think this stream is going long enough.
Going Uber, oh, if he has a dump truck, he's just run over everybody. He don't care.
You just killed a
He got a whole bunch of dead bodies in the dump truck.
NASCAR man says they just bought the car. Ain't that the truth?
He said they're in his city now. NASCAR man said they're in his city.
Go do something. Go get arrested, man. So we can see on.
Go live.
What's your name? NASCAR man. 3345.
Hey, I'm here because some toy tubers commit a crime.
Look at this.
What's the problem, officer?
Yeah, guys.
That's cool.
$16.
Me.
That is cool.
I have gotten this here the other day.
Huh?
The one I want is the turtle one, the vintage turtle.
Oh,
Dude, you
yeah.
can't find that one in good shape. Everybody's
The turtle
popping.
blip.
Talk to Kevo. He has it.
Kevo has it in good shape.
Yeah, he bought it at Jackson Toy in Jacksonville, Florida.
So, what's the problem, officer?
What seems to be the problem?
Yeah, what seems to be the problem there, Officer Louis?
I tase him.
The mask.
Tase his ass.
The mask assailant is asking the cop question.
Yeah.
Ask the assailant.
Listen,
Sir,
officer, I'm simply coming from.
You had a couple of limbs fall off the back of your truck.
Limbs.
An arm and a leg.
I'm just coming from Smith Grove Sanitarium, and I'm heading to Haddonfield. Okay? I haven't done anything wrong yet.
Yeah,
He was great.
That's what he says.
Holding a chainsaw in the back of the truck.
That's not good.
No. See,
They say that's
I'll
how
let
you
take
get
the
help,
food.
Louis. They say that's how you get help at Lowe's or Home Depot. You just starting the
Yeah.
you'll find an employee real fast.
What's
I
that?
live in Texas. We don't put the chainsaws on the gun rack or in the front. We put them on the gun rack. You know, yeah. So,
What are y'all's gun laws in y'all states, Harry and?
Gun laws in Kentucky.
Yeah, I don't want to get technical into it. I just want to know if y'all can carry or y'all can't.
Oh, you can conceal here.
What about you, Don?
Yeah, you have to take a class, but you can conceal.
Okay, so good state.
They got a real nice indoor range where I live called Bear Arms.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I keep thinking of actual bear arms.
you've been watching too much Family Guy.
Like, I'm ready to
That
put.
would be dope if someone did like a nature gun shop and it was like two bear paws.
You squeeze that one paw finger, you saw shooting out.
That'd be funny.
Well, I remember back in the day when I was in high school where people in South Carolina would have their guns in the gun rack in the back of their truck.
Yeah, I remember that. I had gun racks in the back of my truck.
Yeah.
Redneck.
A gun rack. What am I gonna do with the gun rack?
Carry rifles.
Rednecks.
Go hunting. I mean, I don't know. I don't do it no more. I don't hunt no more either.
I don't even know an ag gun, let alone miniguns that would necessitate an entire rack.
Yeah, I wanted different racks in my car when I was younger.
I had both at one time. I guess.
What about both?
All right, you shoot into the roof while you're enjoying the other one.
We're losing people by the minute, fellas. We're like,
I was gonna say, I think if you had both, you were considered a rapist.
Yeah.
You had the gun pointed at you.
Hunter.
That's pretty awful.
These people are coming in like, oh shit, I'm leaving.
You know, they're like these guys are
Crazy.
degenerate.
It's getting illegal.
I thought this was supposed to be about toys.
What's wrong with these guys?
It's 12 o'clock at night and they're talking about shit.
Oh, I got a video that I'm gonna post out, and I think I'll just let y'all know what it is. Dude, since it's Halloween season, I was doing a video, and you know how you extend the video and you just chop it to what you want before you upload it to YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Well, I saw something float in front of my camera and like fly through. Yeah, I'm gonna post that video out pretty soon.
Well, Uber.
It was an orb. It was a ball. It was a white ball.
Tattoo saw a UFO, so.
It's me and
Actually-
Tattoo and Crazy Ben. Mine's more real.
whenever-
UFOs ain't real. Just saying.
Hey, Tattoo, he called you out, sir.
Mine's real. Ghosts are real. UFOs aren't.
What
Whenever
happened?
me and the Tattoo Toy Hunter visited that antique shop,
Yo,
we
My
What happened?
audio is getting terrible.
What happened, Uber Hope?
I was just saying that whenever me and Kevin went into that tattoo shop in San Antonio, there was a haunted third floor. Remember that, Kev?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did y'all go in there? Y'all didn't go in there? To
Yeah.
the third floor?
We went.
Yep. It was Kevin and my wife, because I stepped on that floor and it felt like the daggum floor was going to drop out from under me. It legitimately felt like I was going to fall right through the floor. And Kevin, yeah, it felt like it was rotting floor beneath my feet. And next thing I know, here comes Kevin running out there. Dude, that place haunted.
Yeah, it was like crack. It felt rotted. The floor was giving way.
Yeah.
Pretty bad. I went into an old abandoned school like that. We were on the top floor, and they told us, they're like, hey, when you check rooms, just make sure don't step on some of the wood floors because you'll fall down to the first floor.
Oh, shit.
I was like, oh, great news. Thanks a lot, guys.
Heck, it
And
is.
Oh,
And this school was out there in the middle of nowhere, right? And then they left me out there on purpose.
Damn.
So I was freaking out. Rookie days. That's what it was rookie days. I'm like, they left me out here with a ghost.
it's Jasper, the pissed off ghost.
Jasper, the pissed off ghost.
Tacos.
If I had some tacos, maybe he'll be happy. Give the ghost some tacos. Here you go, ghost.
It's Jose. It's the ghost of Jose. Was it G.I. Jose?
G.I. Jose. whatever happened to G.I. Jose, right? What was his name? The one you used to work with?
He quit.
He was getting deported.
The reason he quit was because he graduated college and he was becoming a nutritionist. He got a job in Laredo.
Oh man,
That's
We
a
still
tough
keep in touch.
town, Laredo.
It is, man. I used to live out
That's
there for a
bad
while.
out there.
it says it got back to being crazy out there again.
I dread when I get customers on my job from there. They are so off all the time.
Yeah, the new Fortnite
Baby
pig.
face curry.
Yeah, man. They're like, this
Never
motherfucker.
eating.
When I talk to someone from Laredo, it's like, these motherfuckers. They connected my phone.
Don Thomas asked the Time Lord asked a question. What is the best alien movie of all time? I guess.
Alien, the Ridley Scott Alien, of course.
Man, I like Attack of Mars or Mars Attack.
Mars Attack.
Those little weird ass creatures.
Yeah.
Dude, that's what I want to pick up is that little UFO flying saucer. They made the little vehicle spaceship, and I want to pick that up.
yeah.
They have Dallas Vintage Toys.
Kevo has all of them.
Kevo has all of them.
All the Mars Attack figures. Yeah.
Man, Kevo got everything.
Yeah, he's a big collector.
Batteries not included.
That was a good movie.
Yeah, it was.
I like about like space aliens. I like Critters.
I don't even know if I've actually seen Critters. I know about Critters, but I don't think I've actually seen the
When
movie.
you watch,
my
it's
gosh.
a good movie. That's a bad movie. That's good. You should watch the very first one.
Yes. I fully agree with your statement there, Donnie. I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably do that.
I like Critters also.
It'd be good for Halloween just to sit down and watch it.
Just like a good, like Halloween Town.
No, it's like a really bad horror movie, but really good. It's like an 80s. It's 80s movie all the way.
Isn't the Undertaker in that at the very beginning of it, or is that part 2?
Yes, Joseph, we are still alive.
I think it's part 2.
Yeah.
Joseph took a nap and came back, and he's still wondering if we're still alive.
Dude, still alive? No, we're dead.
I'm just saying he
No.
took a nap.
We're zombies.
This is actually claymation, and
Yeah, we've been here for like ever. We just turned into zombies. This
It's
is
day
zombie,
23.
zombie Uber Hawk, zombie Louie. See,
I'm wearing
Sandman
I'm-
turned to dust.
We've been here so long, I'm wearing Depends now. I'll go to the bathroom.
Sandman turned to dust, so you don't see him anymore.
Sandman, he turned like Spider-Man at the end of the movie.
no, Sandman's like Drax now. He's become a master of standing so incredibly still that you can't even see him.
Yeah, Tattoo got M&M's. I don't got no chocolate in my house. Is that M&M's?
Yeah, but it's Atkins M&M's.
Still
One
chocolate.
continental- one
Hey, when are y'all gonna do the zombie Skittle challenge?
Man, I need to pick some up, to be honest. I need to go get some before Halloween's over. So we
I
can
could
get
die
that.
if I do that challenge.
I sent some today to Germany.
Oh, you sent some to Tim?
Uh-huh.
That'd be pretty cool. You know he'll try it. I wonder. Hey,
He'll try it.
Tim ain't up yet. What time does Tim get up in the mornings?
Oh, he's sleeping. This is dark. This is night. I mean, this is like probably still pretty late for a day.
Still early morning.
Yeah,
type.
I would think.
'Cause I don't think Tim gets up till about 3 or 4 in the morning, right?
Yeah.
Our morning or
Do you know
something
what
like
he does for a living over there? I wonder what he does.
that. I don't know. I've never asked him.
Yeah, I never have either.
It's one of those don't ask, don't tell type questions. The mafia.
He's over there. You know, he probably just
He's a hitman for the mob over there.
right now he's probably watching a baby. That's his job right now.
Yeah. He's probably got one of these just stashed somewhere. It's illegal in Europe, but he's got one somewhere. And we're like, let us see your gun. And he brings out his accessories. He's like, here you go.
Oh, he moved, so now you can see him.
What'd you get? You get lemonade?
What?
You get some lemonade? That tea or lemonade?
Lemonade.
It's tea in a lemonade cup.
Do you drink sweet tea or unsweet tea?
Sweet, of course.
I drink. I guess I'm that weird one. I drink unsweet tea.
Oh, shit.
You drink unsweet,
Yeah.
bro?
Yeah, I like unsweet
Yeah,
tea.
what's up with you, man? You need to put sugar in that shit.
Now, okay.
Don't-
There's, if you ever come to Texas, there's 2 types of tea. Okay, there's sweet tea and unsweet tea. Basically, what that means is unsweet tea has a pound of sugar in it. Sweet tea has so much sugar that you can go into a diabetic coma. So just remember that for if you ever come through Texas again.
You know,
Right.
there's a town here where I live at called Somerville, and they have a festival every year called because they created sweet tea. It's called the Sweet Tea Festival.
They
So
create sweet tea.
yeah, that's where sweet tea was created in Somerville, South Carolina.
I think they just needed a festival.
That's what they say. It says the Sweet Tea Festival because it was created in Somerville, South Carolina. So there's a fact for you.
Well, that's like one of the small towns here. They said they created was it chicken fried steak? And they had a festival for that, and I'm like, I think you just needed a festival because nobody was coming to the town.
Well, we have here in our little area. We have a grits festival. We have a rice festival. We have watermelon festival.
Rice festival? How you gonna say that?
Bread festival.
That came from like a whole different country.
Yeah,
A rice festival.
there's a town up here called St. George, and they actually roll in the grits during the grits festival. They roll
Grits
around the grits.
That's terrible.
Well, man, the grits festival.
Places you don't want. It's like taste my grits, baby.
Kiss my grits.
Oh, man. We have a watermelon festival.
Yeah,
Just because we grow them out here in the area.
real taste of South Carolina life.
Joseph was asking if we were still alive.
Yeah, we're still here.
I'm gonna be in trouble.
You were supposed to go to bed?
A long time ago, she already texted.
Now let him go to bed. Let's kill this.
Oh, I'm already.
Go to bed.
All right, it was fun, everybody. Let's call it a night.
Yeah.
Bye.
At least we have a new stream.
You want to do same bat
Yeah,
next week?
StreamYard is awesome.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I like it.
All right,
And
y'all
we
have a
don't
good night. All right.
delay or anything. That's why you have to go to bed. That's
This
why
is
you
what he did right there.
So, hey, everybody sign off. Louis, go first.
see y'all later. This is Louis Toy World. Had a good time.
All right, Sandman.
Peace.
Patch Toy Hunter.
Hey,
And as always, Toy Don, y'all have a good night.